Hey, and hang on, so that's going to be loud, isn't it? Hey, and hello there, everyone. Welcome. Hang on, wait a sec. Back to the Vivillon shiny hunting every regional form of Vivillon bonus streams. How are you doing? Good evening. We have just 5 shiny Vivillon to go. The good news is that, I think they should be quite good shiny hunts. The only problem is I cannot find, for the life of me, where the heck I can't find I can't find a postcard. I'm a bit nervous because if I upload the wrong postcard, then we can't shiny hunt further Pokemon. Like, I don't want to upload a postcard that ends up getting the wrong Vivillon, right? So I'm desperately trying to find the where the heck, hang on. Oh gosh. Okay. I had a postcard from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The problem is I don't know what the heck postcard it was, and I don't know where to find it in my game. There's one from Chicago. Is Chicago near Pennsylvania? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. But yeah, so this might take me a second to find this, because the postcards, because unfortunately a lot of the postcards get sent to like the unknown section of things, but we'll see how this goes. All right. Let's. Oh gosh. Happy Bumblebee? No, that's in Los Angeles. The Park Gazebo? Nope, that's in Taiwan. See, any of these could be from any of these. Village Farm. Oh, that's like Connecticut. I wish there was a slightly more accurate map of what what postcard, like what states in the USA have what different Vivillon. Because I think I could just do one from Florida. I have ones from Florida, but I'm worried that the Floridian ones could get me like a Vivillon that I don't want. Because I think there are some Vivillon that could be like ones that I've already done. But I've got all these like Connecticut ones. And it's like, what if the Gettysburg one? Nope, that's Connecticut again. See, that one's from Washington, D.C. Is Washington, D.C. modern? Like, but yeah, ugh. Would Georgia work? See, that's the question. Oh, hang on, Pennsylvania State. Yes, I found Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the Pennsylvania State Commission. Okay, if this doesn't give me the Vivillon that I want, then we're in trouble, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Okay. Okay, but I think basically after this, we're only going to have, it's like 1 or 2 more US ones, because there's the Icy Snow, there's the Polar, there's like the High Plains, the Modern, and some other one. And the other, we've got, I think we've got like 2 or 3 of them. I actually can't remember. Let me have a quick look. Hang on. We've got River, that's like Australia or whatever. Elegant, that's like Japan. Mexico, that's the sun. Yeah, no, so we've only got 2 more like American ones to go. I think there are like 5 you can get in America, and we've got like 3 of them. So this would be our 4th. Let's hang on. Which ones are the American ones? Let's just Polar Ice. So the Icy Snow. Unless there are only like 4, but maybe no, Continental wasn't. Oh, maybe it's only 4. I don't know. I'll check later. We'll get into this, shall we? Okay. So let's do this thing. Let's turn the Bluetooth on our phone, and then we'll do this thing. But anyway, so hi, good evening, everyone. Sorry, I thought finding the postcard would be the least tricky part of this, but apparently not. So Poke Portal. And then we're gonna go Mystery Gift. And then we're going to go connect to Pokemon Go. We're going to connect to Pokemon Go. we're going to send our postcard to the Nintendo Switch, and if Gettysburg does not let me down, the Battle of Gettysburg. Fun fact, I'm 99% sure that the first time I ever would have heard the Battle of Gettysburg, like, referenced in my life, is from a Simpsons episode. It's the Stonecutters episode of The Simpsons, for those who know that episode. That episode was on video, and we had the video of it growing up. So I watched the episode quite a lot growing up, because it was one of the ones we had on video. And oh gosh, are there people here who don't know what videos are? Anyway, the point is that I watched the episode a lot. And, okay, so let's see. Let's hope that this worked, shall we? 5-day bonus, 5 gimme ghoul coins. I know I should have been laying down all these golden things, but oh well. Right, hang on, let's just turn off our game. And let's turn off our Bluetooth, and then let's put our phone into standby mode for a while, and then let's get into it. So, right. So we're going to go up to the north. We're going to go to the lighthouse, more like a fight house, and then we'll see how this goes. But yeah, no, there's a line in the episode at the end where Homer is trying to recreate the Battle of Gettysburg with a bunch of drunken monkeys. But the thing is, I was young, and so I didn't, like, know what Homer was saying. And so I thought he was saying, like, the Battle of... Hey, there we go. I thought he was saying the Battle of Guinnessburg, because I knew about the drink Guinness. Because, like, I'm from the UK. I know, like, the Guinness is a, famous Irish drink, famous in the UK. So I thought he was saying the Battle of Guinnessburg. And because, like, there were all these, like, drunken monkeys, I thought that was, like, the joke. That it's like, oh, there are these drunken monkeys. He's drinking from, like, a giant tanker. He probably has, like, a giant tanker of Guinness. And he's giving the monkeys Guinness. And the monkeys are getting drunk off Guinness. And so I didn't, like, know about the Battle of Gettysburg for a long time. Because I thought he was saying the Battle of Guinnessburg. And I thought it had something to do with Guinness. So there you go. So yes, this is indeed the modern. So yes, we did everything correctly. So this is perfect. So good. I think all the other ones should be straightforward, because, like, Australia, I like literally know who the person is I'm looking for, and because here's the thing, guys. So your postcards, when you're looking at your postcards in the game, they're kind of listed under what you can look for. You can ID them by the sender, right? So I can look at all the people who have sent me postcards, and it's, like, categorized into, like, okay, here's, like, this person who sent you here's all your postcards from this friend, here's all your postcards from this friend, and, like, that's a thing. That's how it goes. But like, for a bunch of them, if you like got them a long time ago, it doesn't, like, remember who the person who sent them was. So it's like, oh, here's all the unknown trainers. So here are postcards you saved, but from, like, unknown trainers. And it just lumps them into, like, one super massive big category. So, if someone who it's like, well, this came from my friend, and I have postcards listed as from them. But then you can have postcards from someone. Like, I have, like, I don't know, it's like my second cousin or something like that. Because I can't remember his relation to me. But I have, like, my second cousin. I have a bunch of postcards from my second cousin, but then I have, like, 1 or 2 from him that are, like, in the unknown section. So it's just really weird. Right, we're going to go from left to right, because we've been having better luck doing the sandwiches from left to right rather than right to left. But right, here's the tomato. We are getting better at making the sandwich, though. So we'll give ourselves props for that. But the thing we've got to be careful of is just making sure the burger doesn't, like, flip the tomatoes over. Oh. Okay, hang on a second. Right. Wish me luck, guys, gals, non-binary powers. Okay, that was a bit lower than I would have liked. There we go, that's better. Okay. I think, provided... Oh, okay, that's not ideal. No. Okay. Hang on, we're going to put the bread right in the top left, okay? Shibertooth, hi! How are you doing? Absolutely nobody recently got a Luxray in the Dynamax Adventures shiny stream, so don't even ask about that, okay? How are you doing? We totally didn't think about you and talk about you the other day, because that totally didn't happen. That wasn't a thing that happened. But anyway, actually, sorry, I haven't said hi to everyone yet, have I? But yeah, anyway, so that's why I didn't know about the Battle of... Well, that's why I thought the Battle of Gettysburg for a long time was the Battle of Guinnessburg. And then I can't remember what else I was saying, but let's say hi to some people very quickly. So Shibatooth hi, Tenchi hi, Masters hi, Skywatcher hi, Kieran hi, Conowat hi, and hang on, anyone? Nightbot hi, and Sarah hi, and Bug and Title. Hang on, I'm just going to, just in case the countdown has started. Xander hi, Darkness, my old friend, hi. Okay, I think that's everyone. Sorry. Again, sorry, this is why I do the highs at the beginning, because otherwise it's a bit of a, like, whoa. Okay, so, let's do this thing. Let's hope we get this as quickly as yesterday, eh? But yeah, no. Oh, no, that's what I was going to say. So, the modern, so now that I've got the modern, but, like, the Australian one, I do actually have a couple from the person from Australia, like, listed under their name, so I know, like, where to find their name and where to find their postcards. So, like, that's all good and fine and dandy. And then, oh gosh, I hope the white on their wings doesn't make this difficult. I hadn't considered that. I looked and I was like, oh, they don't have white on, like, the middle of their backs, so this should be fine, right? But I hope the white on their wings doesn't, like, mess things up. Anyway, Buck, but the Australian one should be easy. California's going to be fine because I have a bajillion California ones. Like LA and Burbank ones and stuff like that. So that one's fine. And then Japan will be fine. I know where to find, like, Japanese ones. And then the only other one we have... Oh, chat, how quickly... Let's do some stars and sparkles in chat. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Again, don't do too many, Xander, if you feel like doing the exclamation point emojis Nightbot command, you are welcome to. But yeah, let's get some stars and sparkles in chat and predict how quickly are we going to get this. Yesterday, we got it after, like... it was about, like, 20 minutes or something, right? Like, yesterday's was pretty quick. Yesterday's was very successful. We had the one that we got in, like, 10 minutes, I think. But yesterday's was, like, I think our second fastest. About, like, 20 minutes or so. Okay. Let's see. Emojis! Did that work? Yes! There we go. So there we go. Yes, there is the Nintendo. I wanted to get the Sprigatito, and I thought I still had time, because I kept forgetting about it, and I missed it, so, no. But, oh well, they'll bring it back. They always bring them back. Well, I think they do. So I have to make sure I get Sprigatito next time, because I messed up by not getting that. But I thought I had time. I thought it was around for a while, but I guess not. But I only thought about it today. And so I literally checked, like, minutes after they put the new icons up, which is a real shame. I didn't know if, like, the event started today or, like, finished today. So I was like, oh, I better check in case it, like, ended today. And then it ended, like, minutes before. I was really unlucky. Xander. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Yeah, no, I got all the ones earlier, yeah. But yeah, I missed out on the previous ones, so... Because I prefer Sprigatito to Miascarada. I like Miascarada, but I prefer Sprigatito. So I'm gutted that I missed out on Sprigatito. Jeffrey Bezos. Oh, Jeffrey Bezos is in trouble at the minute. Okay, anyway, Buck. Well, when I say that, I mean people are unhappy with him at the minute. Okay, so anyway, Buck, let's find a Chansey and be alright. Okay. Let's see, we got the Vivillon. But yeah, oh yeah, sorry, did people put predictions of how quickly you thought it was going to happen? I mean, Tenchi's going to put 908, but did anyone else? No, okay, no one put any predictions, but that's okay. So let's see what we got here, the Vivillon. But I'm hoping this is easy just because of the red body having the contrast to the white, but there is the white on the wings, which is going to be an issue. But yeah, so, okay, the sun one, I think I know where the Mexican one is. So I think that'll be okay. I think I know where I can find the Mexican one. I think I literally have the Mexican person's name like written down, like my Mexico friend's name written down on the, because I have like a big list of all the Vivillon, but some of them I just have the like the location, and then some of them I do have the like trainer name for them or whatever, because some of them I had to change after I realized I had like locations wrong. Like, oh wait, you know, like I thought Alaska was going to be polar because the map on Cerebi says Alaska is polar, and then it wasn't. You're not white, are you? Like, the light is very weird, but no, you got black on you, okay. Okay, there we go, nice. Oh, hang on. Oh, I think this could be quite tough, actually. I don't know, I'm finding it hard to look at them all today. Maybe that white will be annoying. Maybe things won't be all white. Okay, so, let's do this. Actually, I'm walking too far over this way, aren't I? Oh, okay. Oh no, there's a cow. You may have just had a cow outside. Well, if I have to deal with, if I have to let him out or anything, I'll let you know. I'll pause and let you know. Okay. So, nope. I think in fairness, a bit of what's hard about this is that it's daytime, and it's very, like, bright outside daytime, in the game. So I think if we do have to make another sandwich, I think at like nighttime, this will be a lot easier. But I still feel confident we can do this in one sandwich. We've done one sandwich the last couple of days. We've gotten into our rhythm of like the Kevin, you know, the Kevin pick sandwich, the Kevin pick, you know, cherry tomato burger sandwich. Oh, for anyone who's wondering, like, where is Kevin? Why is Kevin not here? He's in New Jersey, so he's busy flying a bajillion drones right now. So yeah, but don't worry about that. He'll be back for the strike streams tomorrow. And if you got that reference, kudos. That's a very topical joke. If anyone's watching this in like the year 2025, like, you might not get that joke, or beyond. Okay. But as a topical joke, that's a solid topical joke, I feel. But anyway, Buck. So, let's have a look at all these Vivillon. Oh gosh. Okay, this actually, I know I say this every day. Like, you'd think, like, Beau, just stop saying, like, oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought. But, like, it really is. Like, I always think, like, oh, this should be fine, right? And then it's like, no, these are gonna be kind of annoying, I think. Cow. Oh, okay. No, basically, I have to explain my own jokes. No, no, basically, there's been, like, these stories, depending on what corners of the internet you're on, like, because I kind of, like, had heard a little bit about this, but apparently this has been, like, a real story. Apparently there have been, like, a load of, like, drone sightings in New Jersey, and it's just a thing, but a lot of people are, like, oh, what are all these drones? Are they like spies and da-da-da? And you know what I mean? Like, it's sort of, basically, it's kind of like feeding conspiracy-ish people. Whereas the thing about drones, and like, some of the sightings have just been aeroplanes spotted near the airport. Some of them, and then others have been like, so you've got some, you know, like airplanes near airports. Some things are just like not, you know, other types of planes or whatever. Some things are just drones. But again, like, loads of people have drones now. Like, loads of people can just buy drones, and there could just be like other drones. So basically, it's like a real kind of like non-issue. Like, there's not really anything to worry about, right? It's just, yeah, like, people, like, drones are a thing now. Oh, you know, and yeah, they're annoying, and, you know, perhaps like, yeah, like, you know, people could be like, you know, like, he's a peeping Tom, but like, you know. But, yeah, it's a thing. If you live in the city, yeah, you're probably going to have a bunch of people with drones. But it's like this non-issue of a story, but it's kind of feeding conspiracy-ish people. And yeah, but it's kind of this big thing online where all these people are like, I saw these drones, and like, what are these drones? It's like, you know, whatever. But so there's the joke that Kevin is flying all the drones. Long story short, you used to know a guy who thought every drone was spying on us. Wow. Wow. BTTF. I don't know what that's short for. But I'm sure as soon as you explain it, I'll be like, oh yeah, I did make a reference to that movie. But yeah, so there's basically just this story about a load of drones in New Jersey right now. Kevin's in New Jersey, so he's responsible for all the drones. When people aren't here in chat, we get to make up fun lore about them. Okay, so let's see the Vivillon. Let's see Vivillon. I do really like this pattern though. Like this is a nice pattern. Like this is one of the nicest ones I think. Like the red, the white, the little bits of blue and yellow. Just really nice, really nice. Yumna, hi, welcome. You are not late at all. I am 9 minutes into this sandwich. I think I've only once gotten a shiny like this early, so you're just in time for me to get a shiny. Oh yeah, so I think the Mexican one should be fine on Tuesday. Oh no, Mexican should be fine on Wednesday. The Australian one should be fine tomorrow. Japanese should be easy enough to find or whatever for Thursday, and then our final California one on Friday should be fine. So I shouldn't have any issues like finding the postcards anymore. And I'll kind of plan ahead and make sure I definitely know like which, like I will actually plan each day like what postcard I'm going to be sending now. I didn't want to like specifically pick out like 18 postcards before I started doing this series, because like I just didn't want, like, if I did get any wrong, I didn't then want be like, oh, well, now I got to cross that one out, and now I got to do this, and now I got to do that. I just wanted to kind of have a general sense of, like, okay, if I, like, get something from, like, either Italy or Spain, that's fine. I know I have, like, Italy and Spain, and it's, like, I know I have a bunch of United States ones. I know I have, like, you know, the Hokkaido ones, and, you know, so I just kind of knew, like, generally, I had a good, strong, like a slightly more, like a kind of a general or generic, but still quite a specific general idea of, like, you know, what postcards I was going to use. But the only one that, basically the thing that messed me up is I used like a random Indian one, and I thought that was going to give me like continental, but then that was monsoon, and it was like, oh, well, I actually had a person from monsoon, so then I had to kind of like think on my feet and you know, change my plans. But otherwise this has still generally been what I planned. Like I sort of planned about, like, you know, 90% of like the idea of what I was gonna do. I had more than concepts of a plan, I'll say that much. It was more than concepts of a plan. It wasn't a full 100% airtight plan, but like it was good enough. Okay. Oh, Birdie, hi, welcome, long time no see, and Redlocks, hi. So there we go. Okay, anyway, if I've missed anyone's chat, then I apologize, but I can't scroll back up right now. I'm busy hunting Vivillon. But Birdie, lovely to see you, welcome. Oh, guys, I have not said this yet. Could you please click like on the stream? Because loads of people are coming in and saying hi, and it would be just really amazing if all the people who are coming in and saying hi also made sure that they clicked like on the stream as well. It does just really, really help out. I know these Vivillon streams get fewer views and likes and metrics as the other ones, because we have a bunch of people who are like on the East Coast and maybe are like sort of getting ready for bed or whatever at this time of night, so they can't really stay around. Maybe they're just not interested in all the pretty Vivillon. But the point is that you know, but the point is that if all you guys who are here right now do this, then it would be tremendously helpful, and it helps out my channel. And as I've said, you know, I am on strike, which means I'm like unemployed. I am like really hard up for money now, basically. I'm kind of just really kind of, just sort of, you know, I'm sort of hoping that like my birthday stream does well or something like that in a couple of weeks. And then I've got like a thing at the beginning of February, which I'll talk about soon, but I want to so I've got like a couple of things coming up where like I'm hoping they lead to successful things, but there's no guarantees. Like I have like one bit of guaranteed money coming in from like a thing where I haven't been paid yet, and then that's it. Everything else is just me kind of like hoping that things go well. So the one thing that people can do to just help make things a little bit more consistent and solid for me is just clicking those that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell if you haven't either, because it really does just all help. I really would like to hit that 3,000 by my birthday, which is now, hang on, when is my birthday in relation today? It's basically in 17 days from now. I know the idea of like getting, I don't know, 100 new subscribers, which is free. 100 subscribers in 17 days might be a bit mad, I say, mad. But I believe it can happen. Hang on, that one looks like, oh, that one really looks shiny from a distance. Not the others, but just that one specifically. But okay. Yeah, I think what happens is I think when so when Pokemon are far away, they get like more like polygonal, right? And like less of them is like spawned in, like they're you know, sort of the amount of detail on a Pokemon is less. The further away they are, the less detail there is on them. And I do think that however they like decided to spawn in Vivillon, I think like the white on them is a bit more prominent from a distance than it is like up close kind of thing. So I think you do have to get up close to them to see how much white they actually have on them is the problem. But anyway, Buck. Birdie, you think I can do it? Oh, well, that's sweet. I hope you're right. But the problem is channel growth has been really stagnant for like the past like week or two. Like literally I have not gained any subscribers. Or what? And you may be like, no, I saw the number go up, but the thing is it then goes back down. I've actually been having a lot recently where like it'll go up 1 or 2, but then it'll go down 1 or 2. And like that's kind of it. So maybe we're getting a few new subscribers, but like we're also losing subscribers, which kind of sucks because that's not really a thing I had happen before. But yeah, so I'm hoping I can make it. But again, liking the streams and everything, you know, posting high in chat and stuff like that. Basically just boosting the metrics. It really does all help. So if you do, you know, leave a like, if you do ring the bell on the channel, if you do post in chat, if you do leave comments on streams afterwards and stuff like that, it really does help, and please know how thankful I am for it. Okay, so and yeah, and I do have a birthday stream planned for like 17 days from now. Unfortunately, it is probably a bit less exciting than my previous birthday streams, unfortunately. Here's the thing. I do have a stream idea that I thought I could use for my birthday. It was an idea I had for one thing. And then I was like, oh, I could maybe like repurpose it and turn it into the birthday stream. But then I kind of was like, no, I actually think I need to hold on to that idea, like, in case anything happens or whatever. I might need to hold on to that for, like, something else. So, okay, you're not shiny. So, yeah, so the thing I have for my birthday, it's, Chansey! Shumi! Hi, welcome. If people have not clicked like on the stream, please click like on the stream. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, but, right, get out of there, you. Oh, hang on. I actually should check these to see if any of them are shiny, because when they all huddle around you, that is a good opportunity to check if things are shiny. But okay. So, yeah, so I do have an idea. It's I have an idea that's probably a bit better than my birthday stream, but I kind of... I need to hold on to it in case I need to use it. And then I do actually have another idea for another sort of... another idea for something special, but that one is something which, again, I need to hold on to that idea as well in case anything happens. So basically I've got these two ideas. I was like, no, I need to hold on to them in case I need to use them for something else. But the birthday stream is like, so what I've got planned, I still think it'll be fun. I still think it'll be cool. But a lot of you might not be interested. A lot of you might be like, oh, if you're not doing Dynamax Adventures, I don't care. Which is also fair enough, because a lot of you found me because of Dynamax Adventures. So if you see me do other stuff, you might not care. Which is fair enough. You know, there are people I follow where, you know, I sort of liked them because they did a particular content or they did a particular game, and when they post other things, I don't watch it. But yeah. Okay. So we'll see how it all goes. Okay. Wait, does the Annihilate raids give Herb and Mystica? I actually don't know. I actually don't know. I don't, because, I mean, they're 5-star, right? So presumably if they're 5, but then again, maybe they fudge it so it's like, oh, well, we'll give you more, like, raid boosting items or something. I don't know. Right, Vivillon. How long we got left? 12 minutes! It's 12:12? Well, dang, in like 2 minutes and 2 seconds, we might as well be moving to Belgium, because that's going to be 10-10. If you understood that reference, kudos. Oh, wait, hang on. What was the movie I referenced at Conowat? Oh, wait, Back to the Future, BTTF. Oh, I should have known that. I was like, wait, BTTF. Sorry, guys, here is my hot take. I don't like a lot of acronyms, and I struggle with acronyms where, like, say, like, a word like the or a word like a, because a is a word as well as a letter, where, like, the or a is part of it, because it always, like, and not that I want Back to the Future to just be, like, BF, boyfriend, but, when there are, like, little words like to and the and a that kind of, you know, it just kind of throws me off, because, like, they're sort of, like, a bit lesser. Like, they often get left out of acronyms and stuff. So then when they are magically included in, like, they're included in some acronyms and then ignored in others. And so I kind of hate acronyms. And basically every day, I don't want you guys to tell me this, but, like, every day, on Lara, when Lara says goodbye, on Lara puts, like, TTFN. And I'm sure it's very affectionate, but, like, in my head, because I don't know what it means, so I just read it as, like, talk to, like, effing never. And that's, like, how I read it in my head, because I don't know what it means, but, like, that's how I read it. Like, if I see an acronym and there's an F in there, because, again, a lot of people use acronyms to avoid saying the F word. And so, like, yeah, if I see an acronym with, like, an F in there, I often think it's just someone swearing but trying to avoid swearing, because we do have the F word banned in chat and stuff like that. So, but yeah, and again, sorry to allude to the F word in my series. Again, I try and keep these streams as family friendly as possible, but you know, I will occasionally allude to sort of, I guess, more adult things or whatever, you know, in like a sort of third person-y storytelling-y way. But yeah. But yeah, so I know on Lara's like not being mean or anything, and and again, I'm sure it's like whatever it is like a fun thing, but that's always how but I don't know what it means, so I always just like talk to you effing never, or something like that. Like, that's kind of how I read it every day, and I know there's not a Y in there, so it's not talk to you, but like something for like something for now. It's probably like something for now, but like tartar for now. Maybe it's like tartar for now. But yeah, but I've never seen that acronymed before. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, Xander just put it. Tartar for now. Yeah, I guessed it. I actually guessed it. Oh my gosh. Well, that is exciting. I cracked the code. But I'm still going to think on Lara swearing at me every day. On Lara the Swearer. It rhymes. From the makers of Dora Explorer comes On Lara the Swearer. Ruining childhoods one kid at a time. On Lara, I'm so sorry. Don't clip this and send this to On Lara. Just get on Lara to watch the entire stream. Get on Lara to watch the entire stream and be like, just watch this stream. Like, why? No, just watch it. Just watch it. You'll be fine. Okay. Right, anyway. We have fun here at Beau Video Games. Right, guys? Right, guys? But okay. Okay. Anyway, Bark. So... Actually, what would you guys's like childhood? So there's like Dora the Explorer. What would your guys's things be? Either like actual child friendly or ruining your childhood. The way, so like on Lara's one I just made up ruins your childhood. But like, what are your guys's? What are your guys's? Like, is there like Kieran the Ed Sheeran? Take me into your loving arms. Like what are your guys' rhymes? What are your guys' rhymes? Birdie, we do have fun. You missed these. Yay! Well, that makes me happy. Well, I mean, I hate the idea of you like having to miss something, because that's never good. But I'm glad that you like these. I'm glad you're not like, why am I here again? Why am I back? Why did I come back to this? Okay, stay out of here, Vivillon. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, you're not shiny. Oh, the lighting in this game, the lighting. But see, it's better than me complaining about the light. Like, it's better than me complaining about the lighting for like half an hour. Right, what are you guys? Okay, no, not shiny. Okay. Oh, I was talking about Kieran from chat, but let's see. Bear in the Big Blue House. I never watched a whole lot of that. But I always loved the way that he moved. Like, he always just had, like, this real distinct, fun way of moving. And I think I had, like, a video or something where there was, like, an advert for it on the back of it. And I don't know how often this song that I'm about to kind of sing was, like, in the show. But, or whether it was, like, a one... Like, sometimes... I don't know if it was, like, a show that was sung one time, but it was just included on a video. So in my head, it's, like, this integral part of the show. Or whether it was something that was always there. But I do know, like, he had this song that was, like... Like, I remember that. If that's in every episode, yay. If it's not, then I know one particular random moment from one particular random episode. So there you go. In the Beau Club, we straight catching it, and it let's just say my Pokemon. Birdie the Nerdy. Oh, I get that. I like, oh, yes. Hang on, let's hang on. Birdie, like 30. Yeah, hang on. Birdie, Nerdy. Nerdy's probably the best one, isn't it? Murdy, Curdy, Dirty, Surdy, Turdy, no. Ruddy, Shurdy, Churdy. Yeah, no, Birdie the Nerdy. I like it. Okay. If there's like an episode about if there was like a childhood show about like exercising and like getting strong, there could be like Tenchi the Henchi. Oh, hang on. No, it was just the white bits. You can see the white bits more from a distance. Okay. I was thinking, bird's a word, bird's a word. Oh, I thought you had seen a certain ornithological piece. Sorry. It's just, like, if you don't know the word ornithological before Peter talks about it, you're gonna know it after that moment. Like, Brian, dude! But yeah. You there, boy, what day is this? Did they actually just not drop Herbert? I think if you have like event, I think often with event things they might not always drop Herba Mystica, because like, for example, if you're doing that thing, like those event Pokemon, they're designed around, like, the reason they have those Pokemon is those Pokemon are like good, strong Pokemon that are good in raids. So like if you're getting items like Protein and Carbos and like Terra Shards and stuff like that, if you're getting items that are sort of revolve around battling or making your Pokemon stronger, then yeah, you're probably not going to get Herba Mystica from the special raids. Generally, I like avoid special raids unless they are like the 7-star raids, because and this is only a recent thing, but it's only recently that like the 7-star raids have like actually started having Herba Mystica in them. So like general, like that's the thing. Shumi makes the point that yeah, generally 5-star and 6-star raids have Herba Mystica in, but it's like when they're like the event ones. Hang on, like if I'll show you guys in a minute once our time is up, because I don't want to waste my sandwich demonstrating this. But when this sandwich ends, I'll quickly demonstrate something for you guys. Okay. Okay, let's see. The Vivillon. The guys, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. We need a last bit of 3-minute luck because we're already past. I don't know, the 9:08 or whatever. And the sun is about to go down. No, no. Right, hang on. No. No. Where is the Vivillon? Sarah Ledge, no! Stop, Sarah Ledge! This is not the time for you to be glitching! Oh, this game, man. This game. Right, you're not shiny. Nothing here is shiny. Please don't tell me about the shinies. Okay, here we go. Right, no. My name's Beau. Oh, Tenchi got a snack. We just need masters to feed a cat. Okay. Let's see what we got. Is this one shiny? No. But you thought it was for a second. Okay. Sarah Ledge, go get that one. Although one thing I will say about the glitch, it does work better. It does, like, reset itself now. Back in the day, I used to have to, like, switch Pokemon. So I would have to put, like, Breloom as, like, my lead Pokemon or something for a while to kind of, like, undo the, to, like, undo it. But, oh, gosh. The Vivillon. Can you imagine if one just flew up in front of me, stood in front of me, flapping its wings, and I didn't even realize? Oh, that's my nightmare. No. Oh, Shikuru. Oh, Shikuru, my, he's a demon samurai. Who's the guy who had to die? Oh, Shikuru. If you understood that reference, kudos. Okay, here we go. Nope. Oh, I think we're running out of time. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Oh, we've got 1 minute 10, okay. And then in 1 minute 10, I will demonstrate to you guys the thing I was going to say about Herba Mystica. Right, we're going to just go on the beach. We're going to find the beach. We're going to find a beach shiny. A beached shiny at the beach. Right, here we go. Here we go. Nope. I actually don't know whether this will be easy to find a shiny in the dark or not, but we'll find out. In theory, it should be. I mean, if they shine bright white, then it should be easy. But it's just if they don't shine bright white, there we have a problem. Oh, hang on. No. Oh, that really looked shiny from a distance. Okay, that was definitely not. But there are a couple where, like, just the angle, the facing, and like the light, and the cat's going nuts. No, cat, don't go nuts. Not now. Not this. Not now. Okay, come on. Vivillon. Now the question is, do we double down with the Kevin sandwich, or do we go with our salty sandwich? We actually haven't been having much luck with the salty sandwich, but I feel like sometimes we need to get a salty out the way to, oh, hang on, wait, I was going to demonstrate this for you guys. Hang on. So if you go on the map, and you've got, okay, so these are all just, like, regular raids, right? But these ones with, like, the sort of, you know, that kind of glow, these are, like, the event ones, right? And basically, if I'm, like, looking for, like, Herba Mystica, I honestly think you generally want to stay from, like, event things like this. The only ones where you can get Herba Mystica are the, like, 7-star events, which I just realized I connected to the internet, so there's not a 7-star event right now. But when you do find the 7-star ones, they have, like, a white circle around them, because I've been connecting to the internet every day, haven't I? But they have, like, a white circle around them. Like, you'll sort of see they have, like, a white, just, like, a little white circle surrounding them, and that's how you know they're, like, the 7-star raid. Hang on, where is, like, my 6-star? I can't find my 6-star raid. Where's my 6-star? Little 6-star, where are you? Oh, here we go. So here's my current 6-star, but if it's like an event 6-star, or like the 7-star, it will have a white circle around it, and that's how you know the difference between, like, this 6-star and like a 7-star. But yeah, generally the ones that sparkle like this with the little white bits around them, that's how you I would generally stay away from those for Herba Mystica. If you're after Herba Mystica specifically, I would just go for regular 5-star. Okay, so here we go. Right, so let's try again. We didn't get it on the first sandwich. Bit disappointing, but, you know, we've got it on the second sandwich a bunch of times, so I do think I'm going to stick with the plan of the salty sandwich. Because we always go for salty on the second, and it's worked a few times, and it'll be kind of interesting to see if it begins working again. Okay, so basically, you've got regular raids and you've got event raids. If you want Herba Mystica, I don't recommend doing the event raids. That's what I'll say. That's the simple way to put it. I wouldn't do the event raids, and the event raids are the ones with all this, like, extra white glowiness. So can you see there are 2 raids here, right? There's this pink one, which has nothing around it, and this one's got a load of white stuff around it. If you want Herba Mystica, stay away from the white stuff. The only white stuff we want today are those white Vivillon. So there we go. So that's the TLDR of my Vice, okay? Some events do have, like, some event, like, things do have Herba Mystica. But, and the 7-star event Pokemon tend to have Herba Mystica these days. But, like, the regular event Pokemon, they often do not have it. So you can, like, always look it up, whether they, like, give Herba Mystica or whatever, but as a general rule of thumb, a lot of the event ones, like, have a theme. So like I was saying, this one is about, like, oh, preparing you for the shiny Rayquaza with, like, big, strong, preparing you for Rayquaza with big, strong Pokemon. No. The ones with, like, the white on them, those are, like, event raids. Now, I mean, they will, like, you will get them at, like, 5. If it's, like, a 5-star raid event, then yeah, they'll be 5 stars. But see, Sky, that's the thing that's really annoying, sort of about this game. I think that on the map you should be able to see what is, like, a 3-star, a 4-star, and a 5-star. Like, I don't think you should have to physically go up to a raid to check whether it's, like, a 3-star, a 4-star, or a 5-star. I think you should be able to, I think you should be able to see from a distance. I think you should be able to see, like, a 3-star should be, like, have, like, a yellow beam coming out of it. A 4-star should have, like, an orange beam going out of it. And a 5-star should have, like, a red beam going out of it or something like that. But unfortunately, yeah, you just have to check all the regular raid dens and then see which one are 5 stars. Like, that's the way you check. But the thing I recommend is, if you have the DLC, I would just check the raid dens in the DLC, because I always found I got more Herba Mystica from 5-star raids in the DLC places than I do in Paldea. I don't know why. I think maybe they just have a group of Pokemon that are, like, tougher, or that they programmed to have more DLC. For example, like in Kitakami, you can get Snorlax. I mean, they're a pain to fight. Like, they use Mud Slap, and they're a real... And if it's a ghost type, then you basically can't win, because they use Curse, and so you just lose a quarter of your health every turn for the rest of the raid. But until you get KO'd, at least. But yeah, no, the ones with the sparkling white, they are just, like, event things. And the events may be 5-star, but again, the events may be programmed to, like, have less Herba Mystica, or to focus on other items. So if you just want to do regular 5 stars, you have to check the ones that don't sparkle with all the white, and you just have to look and see whether it's 3, 4, or 5-star, and then do those 5 stars. So yeah. Okay, so hopefully that all makes sense. Also, there's mass outbreaks featuring Sotodle, Carbink, and Fracture. Good chance to get a shiny Carbink. because Carbink's a bit of an annoying one. Yes, there is a specific location where they spawn. Someone did... I sort of did say this in... I did have a thing about this with someone in chat, but it's a real pain because you have to, like, set up a picnic in a particular cave spot, and it's very difficult to, like, spawn them and respawn them. It's just very awkward and annoying. It's a bit of a slow-going thing. If you have the option for outbreaks are, like, definitely the way to go for, like, Carbink, if you can... If there's like if there's an outbreak event for Carbink, like, get it that way. Don't do it the way I got it like a year ago or earlier this year or whenever it was. I've lost track of time, folks. Speaking of losing track of time, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, because we've got 27 minutes left on this, and let's see if we can do it. But yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's see what with Vivillon we got here. Come on, I want a white Vivillon, dang it. Oh, thank you for the stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. To all who have. And to all who haven't, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? Do you not believe in the power of the Vivillon? But let's see what we got here. Come on. Come on, Vivillon. Ugh, I will just say I am looking forward to the end of this series because hunting Vivillon not in handheld mode is more annoying than I thought. Okay, let's see what we got here. See, this one here, I'll just show this. This raid here has the white stuff around it on the map if you look in the bottom right-hand corner. So this is going to be like an Annihilate or a King Gambit. Yeah, there you go, King Gambit. So that's how you know the difference between... you know, just like regular and regular raids and like event raids. But like I was saying, yeah, for the ones that are 7-star, they're like just, oh, hang on, no, oh, come on, man, there was so much white on that. But like I was saying, the dark purple ones, like the very dark purple ones, they are like your 6-star raids kind of thing. Because every day, every region has one 6-star every day that spawns. But the thing is, when they have a 7-star event, they use the same colorization to highlight those raids as well. So to differentiate on the map what is the daily 6-star and what is the like special event 7-star, they have a little white circle around the 7-star one. So if you're looking at dark purple ones, the one with a circle is the event one. If you're looking at just like other event raids or whatever, if you're looking at like other event raids, then yeah, just those white sparkles around the outside, that means it's an event one. So that's how I knew that was going to be like a King Gambit or an Annihilate. So yeah. Okay. Tenchi, you got this, Beau. Oh, well, thank you. 2 hours later. Sorry, that was a terrible 2 hours later. I've got to work on that. I'll figure it out. There's a sort of part of my throat. There's like one part of my throat I don't want to go. There's like a delicate balance of like an in-betweeny area of my throat I think I have to go to get the best version of that voice I can give, but I got to figure it out. Also, it doesn't help when I've been talking for like an hour without drinking. That's also a thing. I've got to hydrate in a sec. But we also got to keep looking at these Vivillon. Because Vivillon, Vivillon, other Vivillon, other Vivillon. Doop. What has counter? What, King Gambit or Annihilate? Hang on, I'm gonna have a drink. Oh no, wait, oh no. Oh no, I've run out of water, guys. I've run out of water. Hang on, guys, can I fill up my water? Oh, was Minior like an event one as well? Because, yeah, that could be why. I'll be right back. Oh, no. Sorry, I just reread your message. I knew what you meant. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. Sorry, our water distributor thing is like got like a very narrow pore. Okay. So, okay. So, oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze in a second. When I was like running through the house, I could feel a sneeze coming on. It was very weird. Like very suddenly, I was like, something went up my nose or something. Okay. Anyway, Bark. So, oh, one thing as well. If you pause your game like this with the X button, your sandwich counter still counts down. Whereas if you use the home button, as you can see, we still have like 23 minutes. So it's fine and it works. So if you ever have a sandwich going and you like need to pause, like you need the loo or you need to answer your phone or just whatever happens, always use like the home button. And when you're on this menu, your sandwich won't count down. Whereas if you go this, it will count down. So just keep that in mind if you ever do some sandwich hunting yourself, or if you didn't know that, or if you have done sandwich hunting and you didn't know that. Because yeah, you don't want to make a sandwich, begin a half-hour counter, and then like waste it because you used the wrong type of pausing. So yeah. Right, come on, Vivillon. Vivillon is the do-do-do-do-do-do. What did you go against that had Sand Tomb and Counter? I can't think of what has Sound Tomb and Counter off the top of my head. Oh, hang on. Why aren't you attacking? Okay, it's because it's on the cliff rather than it being shiny. Okay. Oh, yeah, crocodiles have counter. Yeah, they're a nightmare. You have to attack them with special moves. Yes. I've kind of forgotten a lot of these things now, because I used to, like, know every Pokemon really personally. If you ever pull up against a Pokemon, let me know what they are, and I'll see what I can remember about them. But, like, again, the only thing about the DLC have better Pokemon that I feel like give you more Herba Mystica, but a bunch of them are more of a pain. So, for example, the Snorlax, like I said, Snorlax uses Mud Slap, and it's just quite bulky and annoying, and it has Curse as well. It's a very annoying thing to fight. But, like, Politoed and Poliwrath are both annoying. I think Poliwrath, I want to say, uses Haze, so you can't use any, like, Belly Drum or Stat or Setup things against it. And then Politoed likes to use Encore, so again, similar thing. There are ways around it, of course. If you have a Pokemon like Serperior or Appleton, where you're just using the same attacking move, or like Skeledirge, but again, you don't really want a Skeledirge against like a water type. Like Grass is better for a Politoed, but say if you are against a Politoed, say if it's something like an Electric Terra Politoed, rather than, like, I don't know, trying to use a ground type, which, again, ground is weak to water, so that's not the best idea. You probably want something like a Serperior that has Contrary, and you're just using Leaf Storm over and over, or an Appleton where you're using Apple Acid over and over, because the Politoed will use Encore, and then you'll just be forced to use the move that you would want to be using over and over anyway. So that's kind of how you get around it. But yeah, for Crocodile, it's sort of hard, because a Ghost type would be immune to counter, but obviously it's a Dark type Pokemon. So you either need some kind of mixed Ghost type, where it's like Ghost and something that resists Dark, like, I mean, Dark, I suppose. Or you just want something that's like a special attacker, and stuff like that. But... hang on. Oh, come on, that one looks really shiny for a while now. But again, I think sometimes when you're, like, underneath them and you're looking at them like this, the white bits show up more, because they are sort of more white underneath than like, on top. I think if I was looking on top of them more... I think if I was looking at, like, this angle, it'd be a bit easier to see them, but the problem is, you're, like... It zooms out too much when you do... When you do this, it, like, zooms out. If I could be, like, more zoomed in, like that, but, like, from above, my life would be a lot easier. But anyway, Bark. But yeah. But yeah, if you come across any other 5 stars, let me know what they are. Like, let me know the Pokemon and the Terra, and I'll see if I remember anything about them, like, strategically that can help. Do, 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 do. I imagine Cerebi does list all like the base moves that they have for the Terra Pokemon, and that probably is like a helpful thing. I think Cerebi might have them all listed and like what their moveset is. But I used to know them, and I used to know how to take down all of them and which ones aren't worth it. I'll give you another example of one I remember that was a real pain. Garganical. It isn't worth... Garganical is a Pokemon that's, like, not really worth going for, depending on your Pokemon. Because they have the Salt Cure move thingamajig, which, like, chips away at your health every single turn. And again, a bit like Curse and stuff like that. In the raids, if you have a Pokemon where, like, you're taking damage every single turn... like being poisoned or cursed or burned or whatever, it's just really annoying. And particularly if you have a water type where it does like a quarter of your health every turn. Again, that's the same as being cursed. So, but the other thing as well is Garganical can have, it can have like clear body. So you can't lower its stats. So if you are trying like Appleton strats with Apple Acid, it just like doesn't work. And, yeah, so... But now that I have Superior, I probably could do Garganical again. Because, like, basically if, like, Superior and Appleton kind of play the same role, but in two different ways. So it kind of is a nifty thing. Oh, a Fairy Terra Crocodile. Oh, that's annoying, because Ground is... See, I wouldn't bother with that, because Ground is good against Fairy... Ground is good against Poison and Steel, which are, like, two of Crocodile's things. Two of Crocodile's, Fairy's two weaknesses are Poison and Steel, but Crocodile is a Ground type. So basically, that's a really excellent Terra type for Crocodile. So I, like, personally wouldn't really bother with that one. Like, if I was just going around collecting Herba Mystica, I would just find a different raid. If I had to come up with something... It would have to be something that's like a special type and something that like flies or levitates. I don't know what flyers or levitators I have though, off the top of my head. Like which ones are good. Yeah, I'd have to check in a bit, but that automatically is just a massive red flag for me. Like, that's really tough. Like, there aren't a whole load of Pokemon which are, like, good at taking it on. Skarmory was one of the things I was thinking, but the problem is Skarmory's main way of attacking is Body Press, which then gets countered. Unless you had something like a Ghost Terra Skarmory, but then you would make yourself weak to ground moves, is the thing. So... That's the problem. If you have like a Ghost with Levitate, but then Ghost is weak to Dark, see, that's kind of the problem. Like, Crocodile is, and particularly with that Terra type, it really does just, it really covers its bases really well. So that's kind of the problem. There might be some Pokemon that just, I don't know, like, for example, like Tail Glow Manaphy. If you have Tail Glow Manaphy with, like, Rain Dance, that can be a nifty thing, and it's, like, just powerful and generically good. I mean, if you had an Appleton, you could try Appleton. Because, again, Appleton is just a very strong Pokemon. And if two people had Appleton, that's the thing, if you both had an Appleton, and you doubled up on Appleton, that would be a double Appleton is a really strong strategy. And it is a very bulky Pokemon. Like, you wouldn't have to worry about, like, counter or any ground moves, or just you wouldn't have to worry about much of anything, right, basically. Right, okay, let's check all these Vivillon. Vivillon other, why am I up this far on the hill? King of the hill. Oh, Kieran, you used Iron Treads? That's weak to ground moves. Well, and it's physical. Well, good luck with it. Unless you've got, like, some kind of special Iron Treads. How long do we have left? 14 minutes? What's even going on here? Actually, to be honest, a better combo than double Appleton is one Appleton and one Superior. Because basically you have one Pokemon lowering special defense and one Pokemon boosting special attack. And so you're kind of just like stacking and stacking and stacking. Michelle and I did a couple of sort of like Appleton and Superior strats, because I had the Superior and Michelle had well, I have Appleton as well, but Michelle has Appleton, so we've done double Appleton. But I was like, oh hey, I have Superior now. Can we try like Appleton Superior? And when it works, it just works beautifully. Okay, let's see what we got here. Vivillon are the worst. They do really suck now. I can't wait for this challenge to be over and end now. Yeah, like that crooked, like if I was just doing solo, if I was just going around the map doing solo raids, I would not even bother with a Terra Fairy Crocodile. For all the reasons we've listed. Like, you two are very bold and brash and brave to dare go up against such a thing. But yeah, I think you would just need some kind of like generically strong special attacker, like Miraidon, but like not an electric type, sort of thing. But like Miraidon is like a very good special attacker. So if you had like some good special attacker that had a halfway decent defense, so again, not like Fluttermane. Like Fluttermane would be terrible. Hang on, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to set up a picnic very quickly, because I sort of ran too far in the other direction. But I think if I do this, there we go. Then we can get all these going again, and then that'll be good. So, okay, right, you there, boy. What day is this? The day I slash every last one of them. Okay, pour me fur. Come on, Vivillon, where are you? We're getting close to the Tenchi prediction time, the time that Tenchi always predicts. Although there was one time you were probably about bang on. Which was always going to happen when you're hunting for 18 different Vivillon, you're probably going to be right about the time being 908 on like one of them. So Shumi, you hate King Gambit. It's a very powerful Pokemon, and I don't know what ability they give it. Like with King Gambit, you have to be very aware of Defiant. So if you get one of the computer players with like Intimidate, like it's probably just like an automatic loss, because that was what happened with the Empoleon 7-star event. There are like 3 computer players that have Intimidate. If you got like one of those players as your ally, it was just an instant loss. Actually, sorry, I said Empoleon. Empoleon has competitive, which is like the special version of Defiant. It used to have Defiant, but then they changed it, and I wish they did that for more Pokemon. But like, I would like it if they changed Cherim's thing to be boosting speed and special attack, or special defense and special attack, or whatever it is. Like, instead of a physical attack. In the Dynamax Adventures, I'm happy for it to boost attack because it's good for allies. But in the next game that Cherim appears, I want them to change its ability to match its own stats in addition to the partners. But yeah, so hang on, let's see what we got. Okay, we're 11:04, so we're getting close. We're gonna come. So we're gonna find the Vivillon at the top of the hill. Here we go. Right, no, and no. Right, Vivillon other. Oh, hang on, wait. Ow! You looked different from behind, like all the other Vivillon. Dang it. Oh, this is turning out to be... Oh, hang on. Oh, really? You're another from behind one? Really? Okay, whatever. Ooh, Shiny Iron Valiant. King Gambit can get Supreme Overlord. Is that the ability they give it in this event, then, Supreme Overlord? Because then that's fine. But if it has a chance, just generally, if you're having non-event King Gambit, if you ever see non-event King Gambit, just be aware of like lowering its stats, because you can basically boost its stat by trying to lower its stats. You can boost its stats, and then again, that's just like an instant loss. Like, it will destroy you. Okay, So here we go. Vivillon, Viviana, the Viviana, or a Vivillon. No. Okay. Really, Vivillon? Come on, Vivillon. And again, I always kind of hope if a bunch of them clump together that it'll be noticeable, but we did have that instance a few days ago where it kind of wasn't. So we'll have to see. No. I think we might have passed the 908, but we'll check in a sec. We'll just check the corner. We'll check, like, these guys. These guys. And then, hang on. 906! Okay, hang on. So if the next Vivillon we see is shiny, we could call that a win for Tenchi. Actually, let's go up the mountain. We'll be going up the mountain. Yes, we will. When you're feeling sick, you take water with pills. I don't know how to rhyme words and make up songs on the fly. Again, I keep looking at these Vivillon from below, and when you look at them from below, you can't see the things. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna go back down the hill this time because there was no point in going further. There were too many Hoppip spawning. Come on, Vivillon, where are you? Let's be having you. If you understand that reference, kudos. That's a reference and a half. That is a reference and a half. Okay. Right. No. Let's go in the corner. Show me potato corner. Skywatcher. Your Decidueye has low kick. Yumna. Hello. I have not got the shiny yet, unfortunately. But yeah. Oh, yeah, Shumi. Yeah, you have the, like there's the special Iron Valiant cave. Oh, Shumi. I don't say this to patronize you, and I'll just say this as a general tip for everyone, but this is my personal tip. When you're hunting for Iron Valiant and for Roaring Moon, a cave like the cave that you find them in is a perfect example of where you just want to run around and you don't want to ride on Koraidon. So if anyone is ever hunting for like Iron Valiant or Roaring Moon, if you like set up a sandwich and you go in that cave, there are like a bunch of like cluster of 5 Pokemon that can appear. Cat, can you not interrupt me whilst I'm trying to talk to chat about important shiny hunting? But like, okay, no. But yeah, that cave has a bunch of like the 5 spawn Pokemon that appear, and so if you run around on Koraidon, you get those 5. Like for example, you can get like Greavard, and you get like a lot of Greavard appear if you ride around on Koraidon. But like, but if you just walk around like this kind of thing, you just run around and you don't ride on your Koraidon or Miraidon, you will see way more Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant than if you... So if you, like, just run around... So if you, like, run around on your Koraidon or you sprint like this, you will spawn less of them. So it's definitely better to just kind of run around like this. And again, you may be like, but I'm running so slow. But you will spawn in more just because of the way the game spawns in stuff. So what if you defeat every Vivillon? Will they spawn back? Yeah, they always spawn back. So there we go. Okay. Right. Let's see what we got. How long do we have left now? 6:11. Okay. Not great, because this is beginning to look like we might have to do a whole other sandwich. Ugh, which I don't want to make a third sandwich. And I know I did a salty sandwich, and I think we've kind of got to a point where salty sandwiches have, you know, kind of outdone their usefulness or whatever. Or is that the phrase I'm thinking of? But basically, like, kind of like, you know, they're not very useful anymore. We haven't had any luck with a salty sandwich for a while now. But yeah. Shumi, you got it? Nice. Excellent. Congrats. Okay. So. Right. No. I'm getting a bit concerned now. This is a bit annoying. And I've said before, like, if we go on to a third sandwich is fine. But like, during the third sandwich, that's when I'm going to start getting nervous. Like, second sandwich, like, first sandwich, I'm, like, a bit annoyed. It's like, that would have been nice if we could have got that in one sandwich. But, oh well, anyway, bark, right? But, like, second sandwich, if we don't get it on the second sandwich, that is when I'm a bit annoyed. I'm like, oh, God, do a third sandwich? Third sandwich is when I, like, start getting anxious. Because, like, I do not want to have to make a fourth sandwich. Like, that means the stream is going to be, like, over 2 hours, and that's just, like, no, these are supposed to just be, like, half an hour to an hour little bonus things, not, like, whole 2 hour extra bits of content, and I just, yeah, don't want to do that. Okay, let's see what we got. Right, Vivillon is a Vivillon. Come on, Vivillon. I probably should have asked for stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, but we now have... Oh, no, we have 4 minutes. Yeah, let's do some stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. This is why we want to do some stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And then we will see how this goes, I think. Right. Or should I say, see how this bows? Will this bode well for you? Okay, right, come on. Oh, see, I'm starting to yawn. No. It's not good when I start yawning. Like during my own stream, I'm getting bored at myself. No, you guys know that I hate the connotation of yawning being attached to boredom. I don't think it's always necessarily. I've been like quite engaged in conversations and movies and TV shows, but yawned. It's just, but like if something is like kind of relaxing. Oh, hang on. Ow, the way it spawned in was weird. I have been pretty engaged, like, you know, I have been, like listening attentively, but if something is kind of relaxing, isn't this relaxing, Squidward? If something's, like, kind of relaxing, then, like, you know, yeah, you're gonna yawn, you know, unless, like, something like Octane Thriller, like, yeah, if it's not keeping your heart rate up, your adrenaline up, or whatever, then yeah, you might yawn at it. But that doesn't necessarily mean you find it boring or that you hate it or that you don't want to be there or anything like that. And that's what I hate about the connotation of like yawning, or when it's like depicted in like TV shows and movies when a character's like, like during like someone's lecture or whatever. Again, the lecture might not be the most stimulating thing ever, but like what class is? Like classrooms are supposed to be kind of relaxed, you know, they're not supposed to be like high octane energy. Okay guys, we're going to learn about chemistry today. Like, you know, there's not a thing. But do you want to see my chainsaw and hockey mask? Like, you know, it's not, you know. So, okay. Here we go. Let's have a look. Okay. So Skywatcher, have a good night. Oh, yeah, Yumna. Just remember, you only need to do 3 or 4 or 5, okay? I do appreciate the enthusiasm. It's not that I don't appreciate the enthusiasm, but it does only need to be, like, 3 or 4 or 5. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Hang on, I'm just going to check. Did I miss any chat? No, okay. But yeah, see, those stars and sparkles kind of, pushed all that stuff up, so I just had to make sure. Okay. So, anyway. No, you're good, Yumna. You're good. I mean, if you come back every day and keep doing it, then we'll be a bit like, okay, hang on, wait a minute. But you're good. So don't worry. Okay, so, here we go. Or should I say, here we go. Okay, oh my gosh, these Vivillon, man. Like, it's daytime. And look, with the sun on these, it's going to be so hard to see them. I wanted to get it during the night. More like a fight. Oh my gosh. Nope, you're not shiny. And you're not shiny, 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 and you're not shiny. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to ride on Koraidon for like 2 seconds here, just to get away a little bit faster, and then we'll see how this goes. Or should I say, how this goes? No, it's how this goes. It's pronounced with a G. Okay, so right, Chansey. Right, Vivillon. Vivillon is the Vivillon. I like just doing the zoom out and zoom in, because sometimes the camera kind of like gradually like zooms itself out, and I think there were a couple on top of each other there, and they kind of looked white from a distance, but nope, never mind. Oh, we got under the tree. You gotta be careful when they're under the tree, because they can not look shiny. Okay, they're all gathering around me. The cat is going nuts. May need to deal with him in a sec. If the sandwich ends and the cat's still going nuts, I will go deal with him. Okay. Kramen! Hi! Welcome, welcome. Oh, no! 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 Oh, no! And by no, I mean Beau. But by Beau, I mean no. What were we talking about with teachers? So I had been talking about yawning, and how I don't like... I've talked about this a bunch of times, so I won't go about it again. But I don't like the sort of the cliche and the sort of the association between like yawning and boredom, or yawning and like disinterest. I have really been enjoying something, but like I have yawned during it. Like if I'm watching a movie late at night and it's like a nice relaxing movie and I'm enjoying it, I might yawn during it, because if it's not the most high octane, exciting, adrenaline pumping thing ever, yeah, I might yawn. It might not be like keeping me awake, but it's relaxing and I'm enjoying it, so I might like yawn because of it. But okay, we're gonna go back to the Kevin sandwich. We always abandon the Kevin sandwich and then we always come crawling back to it. So yeah. Right, make a sandwich. And then, so then, here we go. We're going to go X. We're going to go cherry, cherry, tomato, onion, green pepper, and hamburger. And then we're going to go bitter, bitter. And then we're going to go the Kevin pick. And then we should be good in the neighborhood. Right, we're gonna go left to right. Maybe I should have gone back to right to left. That's a shame, actually. I made a really good sandwich as well. Although it wasn't perfect, was it? Because those onions like nearly fell off. So actually, maybe it wasn't that good a sandwich. But then, see, look, I've just messed this one up. And oh, crud. Oh, double crud. I grabbed that before. Oh, my gosh. That is very precarious. I do not like that. Watch. No! Oh, because I forgot to put the burger on first. This is how you know I'm tired, because I, like, forgot to put... I grabbed that... Because the thing is, you can't put them back. Once you pick up an ingredient, you have to put it on the sandwich. So, once you pick it up, you have to put it down. Oh gosh, really, onion? You're really gonna be awkward like that? Okay. We're just going in the top left, left of left, left of left. There we go. But yeah, Sarah, as a music teacher, if someone yawns, I would take that as a compliment, since that means they're playing their instrument well. Wait, what? Hang on. Hang on. Emoji. But Nightbot used to tell me... Hang on. Nightbot used to tell me if a message ran too long. I gotta look this up. Oh! Oh, weird! Normally, so Nightbot doesn't allow you to post things that are too long. Like, it doesn't allow you to create... Okay. Well, I'll try and remember flag with a double G and take off as many characters. Oh, that's really weird. Oh, that's really weird. Why did it let me create it? It's like, it does not normally let me create... No, Sarah, you're good. No, it was my message that my message is too long. Oh, that is weird. That is very weird. But no, don't. It was nothing to do with you, Sarah. So that's very weird. No, can you? If you look at the Nightbot message I just posted, can you see it gets cut off? Like it's supposed to say flagged, FLAGGED, but it says flag, FLAGG, and then it cuts off. So that's really weird. Again, Nightbot normally, because I mean Nightbot has gone through some changes lately, so maybe it's like something to do with that. But oh, can we just do? Hang on a sec. I'm sure this worked earlier just fine. But I just want to check this one isn't too long, because I was a bit like, oh, this is highly suspect. No, okay. Shabertooth, Nightbot, you're drunk, go home. I like it, I like it. Okay, you're not white, are you? Because again, when the shade is on them, when the shade is shining on them, that can mess them up. Again, the lighting in this game is like horrible, and I don't know why they tried to like do realistic lighting or whatever. Like, it's Pokemon; they're not supposed to be real. Like, just give every Pokemon the same lighting. Don't have them rapidly and wildly change color as they flit in and out of like sunbeams and shadows. You know, just have a little bit of a lighting change between light and shadow. Like, we don't need, like, the shadow to be this dark and the light over there to be that bright. Like, but anyway, bark. Okay, well, Kramen, thank you for that heads up. I did not know that. Again, like, I don't know why people keep thinking, oh, I thought those mistakes were deliberate. Like, no, I don't try and well, I try and I do deliberately make mistakes when I make, like, jokes when I'm talking. But I don't make mistakes with things, like, deliberately. I hate making mistakes. So, you know, I might make a mistake as, like, a joke, and then be like, haha, kidding, kind of thing. But, like, but I don't make them as, you know, for, like, things like Nightbot. Nightbot's, I mean, we joke about Nightbot, but Nightbot is there to provide an important service. That's not really the phrase I'm looking for, is it? But Nightbot is there to perform a, you know, an important duty. Again, you know, I know Nightbot posts about, like, oh, read the rules and stuff like that, but in fairness, I don't think a lot of people seem to have read the rules. I always say about it, like, please make sure you have at least read the rules once, and every once in a while I'll say I've added, like, a new rule or something like that. I don't really have the character limit to, like, the YouTube description, like, I run out of characters. I think once the strike is over, I'll be able to get some back, because I have, like, a link to the strike and stuff like that. In my current description, so once the strike streams just change into regular Dynamax shiny hunting streams, then like I might be able to like add or clarify a couple of rules and stuff like that. But Nightbot is there for important reasons, and if Nightbot ever has a message that like isn't clear, then I need to, or a message that is broken for some reason, then I need to fix that, because Nightbot should not have posted that way. And I don't know why Nightbot did that. So that's very weird. So Kramen, thank you for that heads up, because I did not realize. Okay, but anyway, Bark. But that's weird. That it's, again, normally Nightbot kind of would have a kind of like, you know, a character limit count thing, and then it'd be like, oh, that's too many characters, you can't save that. So that's really weird. It allowed me to do it. Maybe what happened, maybe it's got a system where I started typing in something earlier in the message, and then it was cutting stuff off at the end, like just by itself. Like, have you ever had that where you've typed in like a text box, and if you go back to the beginning to type something, it then deletes stuff at the end? Maybe that's how it works, and I like didn't notice. But it used to have a thing where it would just let you type whatever you wanted, and then it would tell you that, like, yeah, you've typed in, this is too long, rather than just, like, deleting stuff on your behalf, which, again, I prefer being told that something is too long, you need to delete stuff, rather than have the text box delete stuff on my behalf for me. Like, I would rather choose what I am deleting, rather than having the text box delete it for itself. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely the YouTube character limit, but I'm just wondering if maybe Nightbot did something where it sort of cut off my message. I'm wondering if it deleted the end of my message for me rather than saying, oh, hey, you typed too much. It's like, oh, let me just chop off the end for you, and, you know, like, I like wonder if I check my Nightbot later, if it will have, like, basically, if I will just see FLAGG, and then that's it. But GG, everyone, GG. Come on, where is this Vivillon? I don't want to be here all night. It's now 9:01. So, I mean, we have a few hours to midnight, but I actually do need to, like, get up and do stuff in the morning. So, so I do kind of need to get this today. And this is our third sandwich, and we are using the Kevin thing. And we got 24 minutes to go. Chat, when do you think I'll get the shiny? Do you think I'll have to make any more sandwiches? Do you think we'll get it this again? Because this is our third sandwich now. We have only like twice needed to do a fourth or a fifth sandwich. I think we did a fourth sandwich one time, and a fifth sandwich another time. So, although you could say I did 4 sandwiches for the icy wind that I got off camera. So if you want to say I did 4 sandwiches twice, and like 4 sandwiches twice and a fifth sandwich once, but that's out of 14. So that's 3 out of 14 times have we needed that many sandwiches. Yeah, but that's the annoying thing, Cramming. I don't like now. Like Nightbot doesn't tell you what 200 characters is. That's sort of what I was like. It used to say like 200, and then you type in a character, and it'd say 199, and then it would say. But it doesn't do that now, and that's the. So I'm wondering if they've just kind of changed their, because they changed like how it looks, but like they changed how it looks, but like that was one of the things they did as well. So when I was typing away, I just assumed that. It was, I just assumed that I, like, was fitting a character limit or something like that. Because I don't know what 200 characters looks like. No one does. Okay. But yeah. One more sandwich, probably, Sarah says. No. Why are people being pessimistic? No. We're going to get this. Okay, guys, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. We have to prove Sarah wrong. We have to show Sarah that there is still hope and love and good things that can happen in this world. Because we can't be making another sandwich. We can't. We got to get this thing in the next 20 minutes. We have to. But, okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Right. Ugh. Come on, where are you? Oh, see now I'm yawning again. Oh, sorry, I realized I didn't answer Sarah's question properly. But I was talking about the yawning and how I don't like how it's associated with things. And I was saying, like, you know, you get, like, movies and stuff where there'll be, like, a teacher teaching in a classroom. And then, like, you know, like a student will yawn, and, you know, it's just like a universal sign in movies. Like, they'll always, like, show characters yawning to, like, be like, oh, look, here are a bunch of bored characters, and here's, like, a really boring, like, you know, person in a meeting, or, like, a teacher. And so that's why I was talking about teachers. But I was kind of saying, like, again, like, with teaching isn't this, like, high-octane, adrenaline-pumping, exciting thing. Like, teaching is kind of relaxing, you know, sort of thing. Or like if you're sitting in a class, like again, like classes aren't really, you know, they're probably only like a handful of times you guys could count on your fingers where you've like had lessons in school that have been like really exciting and loud and frenetic and chaotic and stuff like that, because it will have been for some very specific reason. Like, oh, we were doing a physics class and the teacher made us huddle together like we were atoms, and then it was like, okay, you're being heated up and you have to pretend that you're going from like a solid to a liquid, and then you're going from a liquid to the gas. Okay, run around the classroom. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like, those are the kind of ones where, yeah, you're not going to yawn during that if you're like running, or like no one's ever like running and yawning or whatever. But for the most part, though, again, teaching's quite a relaxing thing. You're sitting there. It's just quite a gentle thing, you know? Yeah, so, well, sorry, when I say teaching, the teaching is not relaxing, but I just mean, like, being in a classroom and being taught. It's, like, sort of like a classroom experience is generally a relaxing thing. Maybe not so much these days, because a lot of kids, like, don't have attention spans and stuff anymore. Maybe they are louder. But what I mean is like a teacher teaching is generally going to be a quite gentle and quiet experience. It's not going to be like fast-paced and energetic. You know, a teacher isn't like, okay, get out your math books and solve this equation. Like, that's not how a teacher does things. A teacher has to be like slow and methodical and clear and relaxing and gentle. You know, a teacher can't be, you know, again, they're like, "Bob, do you want to see my chainsaw and hockey mask? Do you want some brownie before you go to bed?" Like, that's just not how, like, a teacher is going to teach. It wouldn't be very helpful if a teacher taught that way. So, yeah, a kid might not yawn, but they're also not going to take in any information. So a teacher has to kind of teach in, like, some kind of slow-paced manner, unless you are doing some kind of particular exercise that's, like, quite quick and energetic and fun, you know. Like, oh, some kind of fun classroom activity where all the kids are doing some exciting stuff where they're running around or whatever, you know. But right, come on, where are these Vivillon? Okay, I'm going to go back this way. Because, yeah, there's too many killer watcher there. The beach isn't the best place to go for the Vivillon. It's just if they all start spawning there. Oh, Sarah, the attention span's a big problem that you're seeing now. It's so bad. It's a thing I've heard of where, like, I've watched videos of, there was like a video I watched of someone where they kind of said like, you know, I think someone was a teacher and they like had a friend and the friend asked them like, what is like the most different thing, you know, like for like you teaching, like classrooms and teaching where you're teaching versus like when we were kids and we were being taught. And the guy was like, oh, like attention spans. He was like, when we were younger, like I definitely remember like just being able to like sit, you know, like, you know, the teacher would kind of like have your attention for a long time and stuff like that. But he's like, now it's like, if you lose those kids for like a couple of seconds, it's just like such a big thing to like then have to get them back, you know. Like you can maybe lose them for like a second or something, but if you don't get them back the second after, like boom, they're gone. And I found that very interesting. And maybe like phones and technology and stuff like that are to do with it, because I didn't grow up with smartphones or anything like that. I just came from a small town in the countryside in England. I didn't have a smartphone until I moved here to America, so you know, so I've only had a smartphone in my life for like 6.5 years. But at the same time, I can see how it's like messing up my attention span. Like someday if I like have money and I'm able to like have my own place and I'm able to like sit and watch movies and TV shows, I'm like, am I going to be able to like put my phone down and like just watch a TV show or a movie? I mean, one thing as well is that I could be like getting like audition emails and stuff like that, and like I could have important messages that I like need to check for. You know, can I really just like not look at my phone for like an hour? Like that is part of it for me. But you could still be like, oh, I'll just check this, and you're like, oh, I'll maybe just like click on Facebook, and maybe like check out some of the social media, and I'll just check if any of my favorite YouTubers have uploaded anything in the last like half hour, you know. And so I can see how it happens. Sarah, you've seen some kids struggle paying attention for just 30 minutes. Yeah, no, that sounds really bad. Hopefully it's something we're able to address. Maybe we'll be able to address, like, I don't know, smartphone problems or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Smartphones, TikTok, short form content. Guys, watch my recent shorts that I've uploaded. It's not great. I know during these streams, sometimes I kind of seem like I jump around or be a bit random or whatever. But part of that is kind of the sort of what I'll call the Beau games shtick. You know, I will kind of plan out little ways to, you know, kind of go up a path and then go down another path and divert attention and kind of do whatever kind of thing. But, you know, or I'll kind of get lost, but then I'll think of a funny random thing. I decide to go with it. I make the conscious choice to go with it rather than, you know, trying to stay with where I was. Come on, where are these white Vivillon? Vivillon are annoying. They are not champions because they're weak. They evolve at level 10 and they suck. Or is it level 12? Or is it level 15? Can't remember. Maybe it's only 10. Maybe it's like 12 or 15. I might be thinking of something else. I might be thinking of like Orbeetle or something like that. Okay. But Birdie, you like listening to me talk about random things. It's fun. Oh, well, good. I like talking about random things. But no, sometimes I know sometimes it seems like I kind of flit around, but it's not like some kind of ADD thing where I like literally can't hold on to a topic. Sometimes I do kind of like deliberately switch a topic in a sort of seemingly random way because like I see the entertainment value in that. Like with my random catchphrases and stuff like that, they're a bit more planned out than they might seem. Like I do kind of like see the I do sort of see the opportunity ahead, and I'm like, I could throw in an anyway bark here. I'm gonna do it, and then like 10 seconds later, I'm like anyway bark. So yeah, okay, here we go. Come on, Vivillon. Vivillon are the champion. I did a post the other day. Are there any fans of Tangled here? The movie Tangled from Disney. It's a good film. But yeah, no, Tangled. If you know the bit in Tangled where like Rapunzel and Flynn like begin venturing out, and she's like so excited to like be out in the real world kind of thing and going on an adventure. But then, like, 30 seconds later, she's, like, feeling all guilty and despondent and in despair and like, the worst person on earth kind of thing. And then it cuts back to her again, and she's just feeling so energetic and amazing and having the most brilliant, wonderful time. And then it cuts back to her feeling sorry for herself and feeling really sad and unsure of what she should do and da-da-da. And so, if you know that scene, I feel like that's what shiny hunting is like, and particularly with hunts like these Vivillon, where you will get a shiny hunt like yesterday, where we got it like in 20 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy. Lovely. Perfect. And then we did Union Circle. Stream was over in like an hour. Perfect. Amazing. But then you get hunts like the Icy Snow Vivillon that we did on Saturday, and where you use like 5 sandwiches. And again, the most sandwiches I've ever used is like 8. So the fact that we got like a 5 live on camera is not a good thing. That's like a very unlikely, rare thing that kind of happened that day. But that's kind of what shiny hunting is like, where it's just kind of like flicking between like, oh my gosh, yes, success, and then like just like, oh, this is awful, like I hate this, I hate all these Vivillon, like why do Vivillon suck so much? Oh yeah, I haven't insulted them actually, but like, oh my gosh, like the crunchy scrunchy wings and the ugly patterns, although this one does have an amazing pattern, but shut up, it's a good pattern, but it's also bad. These ugly Vivillon, these ugly caterpillars with wings. You're gross. You're disgusting. You're not beautiful. SpongeBob mocked you and humiliated you for a reason, and it's because that reason is the truth. Like, there's no way Beau getting another sandwich. I mean, I hope so. But we have 12 minutes to go. Oh gosh, we have 12 minutes to go. And Sarah Ledge started doing the glitch thing. Glitchy thing. It is a glitch thing. It is a very glitchy things. We've actually been running up to a lot of Vivillon. We haven't really been like looking in the distance very much. So I don't know. Don't know why this isn't really working very well. Oh, hang on. Get out of here, you. So let me just check. The TV series. I never got to watch the TV series. That's the thing. Because, yeah, basically, ever since I've moved out here, I've not really been able to watch TV and movies. So I'm hoping someday I can catch up. But hang on. What did I bump into? Oh, come on. I hate the physics of these trees. The trees have awful hit physics. Where, like, sometimes you'll be walking near a tree and it'll be like, oh, you bumped into a Pokemon. It's like, no, I didn't. It's like, ugh. Anyway, bark. Okay, so here we go. Oh, no. No, here comes the yawn, no. But see, I was like quite energized now. I was like, no, like, shiny bit, like a Vivillon in a tree, no. And yet I still yawned afterwards. Like what is up with that? So I don't know what's up with that, but oh, hang on, what was that Vivillon? Okay, I don't think that was shiny. I do need to have more water because I did not have very much earlier, or when I got the water. I kind of just filled up my water bottle and then brought it back rather than like drinking any of it. Okay. Vivillon. These are Vivillon and they are annoying. Let's see what we got. Can we get a Vivillon? Oh no, I'm gonna yawn again. Please don't yawn again, Beau. Beau, stop yawning. Stop yawning, Beau. Get out of the flowers, you. Stop pollinating them plants. The lighting tricks the trainer into thinking they're shiny. Yep. That is the dealio. Oh my gosh. It's sort of the lighting and, like, how they spawn in. The game always... Because, again, when Pokemon spawn in, they kind of, like... Pokemon from a distance have fewer details, so they only focus on, like, a particular set of details. And, yeah, it's just this annoying thing where it's, like... I think the initial details that happen when a Vivillon is spawning in the distance... like, focus a lot on, like, the white part of their body. Like, that would be my theory if I had to guess one. Be nice if we got a Vivillon up here in the mountains with the snow. No, but you're not shiny. Where is this is going to be hard to see. Okay, this is, like, the light is actually too bright up here. I don't think I want to check on the mountains during the daytime anymore. How close are we to the Tenchi one? 950. Okay, chat. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. We're going to get a shiny for Tenchi's sake. And not at all for my own personal Pokemon home collection, which is what this is secretly all about. It's about getting it on 908 for Tenchi. That's all this is. 18 streams so we can get a 908 for Tenchi. This isn't about me filling my shiny living decks with all the different Vivillon. This is about getting an arbitrary amount of time that Tenchi has picked repeatedly again and again. That's what this is all for. Okay. So, let's see what we got here. Hoppips. Ooh, no, but you no, you just no. No, don't yawn again. No! Dang it, Beau. Okay. Son of a beach. Oh, no, that's not there. Get it? Because we're on the beach. Okay. Right. Let's make like Harry McIntyre and son of a hockey. Okay. So let's do this thing. But no, yeah, I'm getting very tired. I'm still going to keep going. I'm going to keep going till I get a shiny, because it took me ages to find this postcard, and I do not want to have to risk sending another one from, like, somewhere else if it, like, doesn't work. So come on. Game. I'll make a deal with you, game. I'll stop calling you a glitchy, buggy, awful mess of a thing with butterflies that have stupid wings. If you give me the shiny. No. No takesies backsies. Okay, let's see what we got here. Right, no. I think these are going to be no's. This is going to be a no. But see, like, I don't know how many Vivillon we've encountered, but again, we've probably encountered the, like, 500, 600, 700 that would warrant getting a shiny. And again, this just includes the things we've run right up to. Again, I said this before recently. I'll say it again very quickly, but, like, yeah, you may, like, spawn in 1,000 Vivillon, like, but it's like, okay, you could either spawn in 1,000 Vivillon and slowly check them, or you could spawn in, no, sorry, you could spawn in, like, yeah, you could spawn in 1,000 Vivillon and, like, individually check them all, or you could, like, spawn in, like 1,300 Vivillon, but like just ignore 300 because they're too far off in the distance, and still look at like 1,000. And in either situation, it's like, well, you looked at 1,000 Vivillon. So in that instance, it's kind of just one of those things where it's like, you know, it doesn't matter too much. Are you playing on a couch or a chair? Neither. I'm playing on a mattress that's on the floor. Okay. So, no, 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 no. Come on, where are these shiny Vivillon? Like, we're getting the sunset. The sunset, oh, the sunset's like the worst. Because that's when, like, everything changes. Because then everything gets, like, an orangey glow to it. And then you can't, like, see anything or do anything or... come on, how long do we have left now? Okay, 6 minutes. Okay, we got 6 minutes to go. We got 6 minutes to go. And if you really want to know and you really want to show, you got 6 minutes before you gotta go. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, Vespiquen, get out of here. Right. No, 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 no. You gotta turn around. No, turn around, Neville. Try standing up. I wouldn't be able to see the TV. Okay. But yeah. But fun idea though. Okay. So. The Vivillon, the Vivillon, the Vivillon. Okay, we're gonna go back this way. We're gonna go up the hill. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Kevin, you betrayed us. Kevin betrayed us. His sandwich is beginning to suck. This would be the perfect time to get one though. Kevin, your sandwich has 5 minutes left. Okay. I am a floor dweller, not by like choice, but just by necessity, because like I can't afford like a bed and a mattress and everything, so, and I don't have the space for it either, unfortunately. So yeah. Okay. Here we go. No, it's not because I'm on the floor. It's just because it's like I got the light off and it's late and it's been dark for like, you know, over 4 hours because of the time zone, not time zone, daylight savings and all that stuff. So yeah, the floor chose me, not the other way around. Exactly. Or I don't know, or life chose me choosing the floor. I don't know. But yeah, the floor isn't a choice. This isn't a choice. If I could have my own way, I would have a nice sort of room of my own with a proper bed. My eyesight would be fixed so I could actually see the television properly. And yeah. And I'd have a nicer TV than this one. But you know, you don't get to choose your life circumstances, guys. Like, life happens to you sometimes, and you just gotta deal with it. And yeah. Okay. So right, here we go. Cerulege, doodaloo doo doo doodaloo doo 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 doo. Throw in a gamer chair. Yeah, exactly. Ergonomic gamer chair. Yes, that is all. Yeah, all part of the setup. The multicolored lights in the background. All that stuff. Exactly, Xander gets it. You know, we'll have like a neon anyway bark sign in the background or whatever. You know, like Bovio Games anyway bark. Okay. Sometimes floor happens. Exactly. There we go. Birdie gets it as well. Okay. So here we go. Right. Xander, all you have is either your bed or small office chair. Ah, interesting. Sarah, all you're imagining is you just sitting in a closet. Luckily, it's not that. I have like I sort of sit in like half a room. And I'm sort of scrunched into half a room, but not the closet. I am not Harry Potter. No, that's a cupboard under the stairs, but I'm not under a cupboard under the stairs either. Okay, come on, what we got here? Turn around, Neville. That wasn't a Harry Potter reference, by the way, when I said turn around, Neville. It's a very obscure reference. If you understand it, kudos. But I think you have to be from the UK to get that reference. How long we got left? Oh gosh, 2:29. That's not good, is it? No, like, just to like address Yumna's sort of very kind, like sort of like humorous comment there. Like, guys, I like have no money at the minute, so if people like gave me money, it's just going on food and rent and utilities. Like, I'm not like spending anything on myself right now. I got a few Black Friday deals for like Christmas and my birthday a few weeks ago because I just don't want to spend like 2 weeks in a house alone without like any new games. I don't think that sounds like a particularly healthy or good idea. But yeah, but no, if people were like, oh, we'll raise money for a gaming chair, I like physically don't have the space for a chair. So I don't have space for a chair. My eyesight's not good enough to really warrant like having a new TV. Even if I had the space for everything as well, my eyesight's not really good enough to warrant having like a load of fancy stuff as well, like a fancy TV or anything like that. But yeah, I'll figure it out. It'll happen. But Just might take a while. But yeah, I mean, maybe someday I'll get to a point where it's like, okay, my life is okay now, and like all wongas will go towards like extra stuff that helps boost the stream. But right now, like wongas and stuff just go towards like food and like eating and rent and utilities. Like that's it. Okay, so here we go. Come on. Oh gosh, how many minutes do we have left? We don't have many, right? Like, we could really be nearly at the very end of, like, the third sandwich hunt. And, like, with nothing. Oh, God, I'm getting fed up now. 39 seconds left. Yep, no luck, Connor. The hunt's gonna continue. The hunt will continue. But, sorry, so, I say that in part just because, like, if anyone does, like, Wonga or Super Chat, I kind of want you to know what that's for, you know. And what that goes towards. Because there are some people who don't really need things like Super Chats and Wonga and stuff like that. You know, they can just do with, like, the ad revenue and, like, watch hour kind of money and stuff like that, you know, if, like, you're on Twitch or anything. But, like, but, you know, there's some people where it's, like, people don't really need to, like, put in their own money for them or whatever. Because it's kind of just giving them, like, a really nice lifestyle. But then there are people where it's like, you know, they're a bit more on the cusp of things, and so either it helps them improve their streams, or it just actually helps them live and survive. But yeah, okay. Sandwich number 4. Guys, do we go with the salty? Do we go with a gold pick? Do we go with a burger sandwich with a gold pick? Do we go with a salty with a gold pick? I feel like we did get a salty with a gold pick. Do we need to do like a... Okay, I tell you what, I actually am going to do a salty with a gold pick here, just because I'm tired and I actually don't really want to make like a proper sandwich. So Satella, hello. Welcome. Okay. So let's do this thing. But yeah, I do apologize for people who are like, I want a red Vivillon. Like, when are we gonna do the Union Circle? The answer is, at least, you're gonna have to wait at least half an hour, at least. Right, here we go. Okay, here we go. So, right, cherry tomato. Cherry tomato. I don't know why I can't just get them nice and evenly in the middle, but oh well. Right, and the gold pick. The reason I haven't done the monthly thing is because I have nothing to offer anyone monthly, and I feel like if you're going to do the monthly thing, you need to have something to offer, so either like, content or like emotes. But the thing is, emotes, you need to get an artist, and you need to pay the artist money, and I don't have money, so I can't do that. So there's just kind of like nothing, there's kind of like basically nothing. I basically either can't afford to do memberships, or I have nothing to offer by doing memberships. So again, memberships are a lot of things. There are a lot of things I have plans for, but a lot of things I have plans for, like, I need money to do them, and I don't have money. So so hopefully I'll be able to realize and actualize a few of these ideas I have swimming around someday. I really hope I do, because I just have so many ideas and so many things I want to do. But whether I'm actually able to, we'll have to see. Okay, so anyway, let's talk about... Oh, hang on! Shiny! Oh my... Guys, that was 30 seconds. That was 30 seconds. That's our fastest one ever, but also one of our slowest ever, because this is the fourth sandwich. Okay, Kevin, screw you and your burger sandwich. Oh, really? Did we really have to photobomb that? Okay. Ugh. I don't care anymore. Wonga! Okay, we had Wonga for $5 in Shinies we believe. Thank you for the Wonga. Oh, whoa, Satella, $5 super chat, $5 footlong, $5 footlong. Oh, well, thank you, that's very sweet. That is very sweet of all of you, thank you. Hang on, I'll get to this in a sec. Satella and, Anonymous, was it Anonymous? Anonymous, thank you, Anonymous and Satella. Okay, so chat, How many Vivillon do you think I will get in this half an hour? How many shinies do you think I'll get in this half an hour? See, now I'm all rejuvenated and energized, and I won't be yawning for at least the next 30 seconds, although I did just say the word yawning, so maybe I will. But see, chat, I don't think we really missed any, because that was obvious, right? Like, we noticed that right away. So I don't think we've, like, walked past, like, a bajillion, you know, shiny Vivillon that just, like, oh, we've gone past them, but we were just missing them. Like, no, I just think we didn't have any spawn. Sarah, probably one more. Connor, just in time. Yumna, 4th sandwich. Yep. Yumna, hopefully one more for the shinies. I hope so. But yeah, oh my gosh. 4th sandwich. Not fun. But see, again, it's the tangled thing. Like, now I feel pretty good right now. I don't feel ecstatic. Like, I just feel relieved. Because, I mean, yes, we're still going to be playing for half an hour. We now need to think of a half-hour talking topic, don't we? But yeah, Kevin's sandwiches don't work. But yeah, no. Actually, how many... Let me just check one thing here. No, not that. Let me just check very quickly. I know I'm wasting time on the sandwich. Oh gosh, hang on. Herba Mystica. Why is this in such a weird order? Salty, 13. Okay, so guys, I have 4 left, but I have 13. So actually, I could do all the rest of my Vivillon on, like, salty sandwiches now. Because I only have... What, really? Glitchy Cerulege? I now only have, like, 4 Vivillon left to get. So, 14 down... 14 down, 4 to go. You know what? I actually have a theory about why today's Vivillon was slow. It's not to do with the white on the wings. It's not because it's a Monday. It's not because of the Battle of Gettysburg. No, none of those things. My theory, my game theory, it's not that... Okay, so yesterday was our 13th Vivillon, right? And we got it very quickly. Like, it was our, like, second fastest... Oh, gosh. It was, like, our second fastest Vivillon we've ever got. But, like, here's the thing. Okay, so, chat, if you have not yet clicked like on the stream, please do it now. We just got a shiny after 4 sandwiches. Oh, my gosh. So if you have not clicked that like button, that thumbs up button, please do it now. Let this be our most liked Vivillon stream or something. Well, I mean, to be honest, the final one will probably be the most liked one, because I'll try and really round people up to watch the final one. But nevertheless, but no, do you want to know why? So yesterday was the 13th, and that actually ended up being very lucky. And we were like, oh wow, like the 13th one. We got it really quick. That was really lucky. Oh, ho, ho, ho. But here's the thing. I think it was lucky because we only had 12. So we had 12, and so 12 is fine. So we had 12, and 12 is fine. But because we had 13, so instead of the 13th Vivillon being unlucky, I think it was after we had 13... That's when we were going to be unlucky. So that's why I think we were unlucky today. Because we had 13, and we still had more to go. And, yeah. Ooh, I thought that one was going to be shiny then. Okay. So, oh my gosh. Right, let's go this way. But there we go. Wait, you get the shiny? Tenchi. Oh no, Tenchi yawned. Yes, Tenchi, I got the shot. Tenchi, I got it after 30... I got it in less than 30 seconds of making the sandwich. Which begs the question, why couldn't it have been 30 seconds before the other sandwich ended? Because now I have to play for another half hour. But yeah. Okay. So, there must be more than North Provincial life. Please don't sue me, Disney. Okay. Please don't sue me. That's one of the emotes I want to have. Where, like, Xander and Kramen can be my lawyers behind me wearing the curly haired wigs. It'll be fun. They will be defending me. But okay. But yeah, I got it I got it so quickly. But basically, Tenchi, like, rewind and find the moment. Rewind and find the moment. I mean, it might even make for a good clip where I'm like, okay, we have to make a fourth sandwich. Chat, let's make our predictions of how long this is. Wait, there's a shiny! There's like 29-second shiny! You know, but maybe it might make for a good clip, but we'll figure it out in a sec. Right. Oh, see, they're too far away. See, and because they're too far away, it's like they are Schrodinger's shinies. They are simultaneously shiny and not shiny. And so you could say, oh, but Beau, that could have been the shiny. But it doesn't matter. If we don't inspect them, it's like, basically, it's about the number of Vivillon that you inspect and check. And rather than how many actually spawn, it's how many you look at. And so the aim of the game isn't to, like, spawn as many Vivillon as possible. It's to spawn and it's to check as many Vivillon as possible, essentially. So the trick is that. Oh, Sarah, no, that's really sweet. You don't have to do that. Proceeds to become Ace Attorney. Xander's put the scales of justice. Cram we will have order. We try to. I mean, look, we try. One thing I will say, we do try. Like, we try and be like loose here at Beau Video Games. You know, like if people kind of do things that are like technically against the rules or whatever, we don't just like jump in with the hammer like every time or whatever. You know, people post before when I'm not quite ready for things, or people, we do get a bunch of like backseat gaming and stuff like that. Don't think I don't notice that. But oh, the cat's going nuts. Cat, stop. Okay, right, I'm gonna deal with him. Hang on, sorry guys. As soon as I open the door, he's like, oh no, I'm in trouble. It's like, yeah, of course you are. But oh my gosh. Did somebody say hammer? Did somebody say salvage? But there we go. Oh, Tenchi, you just woke up, picked up your hatch one Cyndaquil egg. It's shiny. Oh my gosh. Okay. But anyway, yeah, no. So he knew he was in trouble the second I opened the door. I was like, oh no, I've done it now. It's like, yeah, like, this happens like multiple times every day. Like, you do your loud screaming meows like for no reason. Because again, he's not like in pain or anything. Don't worry. Like, we've taken him to the vet and stuff like that. He is just badly behaved. Like, so I do assure. Again, you will think that he is in the most agonizing discomfort of life. You will think that he is like suffering more than any cat you've ever had. But like, no, he's misbehaving. Like, he pees on stuff, and again, it's not because, like, oh, he's old and he can't move anymore. Like, no, he can move. Like, but he just chooses to pee in places that he knows is like, gonna annoy us. And it's very annoying. Yeah, so he is just, like, the worst behaved cat I've ever met, unfortunately. The others are very well behaved and are lovely. But, he just acts out, and it's very annoying. And he's not really like sort of the other cats, it's sort of like, if they do something like they scratch something that you shouldn't, we've been able to like get them to stop, but he just like doesn't learn lessons kind of thing. Like, he doesn't like pick up new habits or anything. Like, hey, don't do that. Like the other cats, you can get them to not do that. We've been able to like sort of train them, and through like either like things like spray bottles for like really bad things, like as a deterrent, or treats as an incentive for things. Like, we've been able to do that. Like sort of, if we want to encourage a behavior, we like we'll use treats, and if we want to discourage a bad behavior, like spray bottle. And again, with like Jareth, I only ever had to use the spray bottle on him like twice, and then he like stopped scratching things that he wasn't supposed to. Whereas like this cat, it's like he just constantly plays up, and the spray bottle kind of like it works better than anything else, but he still is like, but what if I try again though? And it's like, oh, dude, just like, because also as well, he like, this cat like can't really be phased by stuff. So like other cats, you can like, with the other cats, you can kind of like, change your body language to be like, I am annoyed with you, don't do that. And they'll be like, oh jeez, but like sort of like, oh, I messed up, I done goofed up kind of thing. But this cat just like sits there looking at you, and you can be like, blah, and then he like won't move. But like spray bottle's the only thing where he's like, okay, I won't do that for the next 5 minutes. So I don't know. He just, I don't know. He's just badly behaved. And then he can be very sweet, but then he can be very badly behaved. So, okay. Anyway, Bug. Right. And again, it's just like all the other cats like are fine. You know, it's not. It's not really anything with like really what we're doing, because again, if all these things were consistent with all the cats, like, yeah, it'd be like, okay, we're doing something wrong, but they're all really good. They're very well behaved, and but you know, or if they do have like little bits where they kind of misbehave or do things, you can kind of be like that, and then they're like, okay, sorry, like, and it's seriously, it is as mild mannered as like, and they're like, oh my gosh, whereas yeah. This cat just, he's very badly behaved. Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, he is a real outlier. Like, again, I have never met a cat that has just been so kind of unmoldable in some way or something, that just lacks the ability to grow. And he is very old, but like still, I don't know, I've been a part of his life for a long time, and so even when he was more middle-aged, it was like he still like acted up and stuff like that. So yeah. But anyway, Buck, I was gonna say something, and I don't know what. What is its pattern? I kind of struggle to explain, to describe it, but it's just kind of like grey, and there's like some yellowy brown on there, but it's sort of like grey and black and white kind of thing with some like yellowy brown on there. And he has like a half a 1930s Germany mustache as well, which is why I think he, misbehaves. But like he does have like a half a mustache on one side. I don't think it's like calico. I can't remember though. I've never really known like cat patterns. The thing is, technically every cat is a tabby cat. I saw it on a video a while ago. Every cat is a tabby cat. So I could just say he's a tabby cat, and that is technically true. But I don't know if like he would be like a tabby or just a technical tabby. Or if he's a scabby tabby, or a shabby tabby, or a flabby tabby. Jareth is a flabby tabby. Right, okay, let's see what we got here. So we got 16 minutes to go. Wow, has that been 15 minutes since I got the shiny already? That does not feel like 15 minutes ago. That feels like 5 minutes ago. Like if you just said, Beau, how long since you got the shiny? Oh, it was only like 5 minutes ago. Maybe 10. Maybe 10. But wow. Nana's cat has a mustache too. Also very misbehaved. Must be a common trait. Actually, I think there was another cat I met when I moved here who was like, she was quite like an angsty cat kind of thing. She'd like, so she'd like swipe at you and stuff like that. Like she could be quite sweet and affectionate, but she was also quite like aggressive. I think she like had a mustache as well. Do mustache cats? Are mustache cats dun 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 evil? It could be a theory, a game theory. But yeah, sorry. You can tell I'm tired because I'm not going full on with like my voices and stuff now. I'm just kind of, I'm keeping it all in like this zone. Maybe I can make ASMR the theme of the rest of this stream. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so, okay. Oh, the Vivillon. I'm so glad we got the Vivillon, guys. So we'll do a quick union circle at the end of this. And then I really will call it a day because I need to make like Carrie McIntyre and leave. So yeah. Right. Let's see what we got. Doop. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Tricolored, maybe that's kind of it. I don't know. I think he's a cat who, to be honest, I would just describe as like a tabby or something like that. It's funny because my brother and I, when we're sort of talking about him, if I've ever sort of talked to him about my brother, and he's like, oh, which one's that one again? It's like, is it the one that looked like we had a childhood cat called Chloe, and he was like, oh, is that the one that's like Chloe, that looks like Chloe? And he doesn't really look like Chloe, but he is just out of all of them the one that is most like Chloe. So then it will be like, yeah, he's like the one that's like Chloe. But yeah. Okay. So I have no idea what I was talking about before the cat acted up. I was going to say something, but then the cat has messed up. See, this is what he does. He ruins things. And he pees on stuff, which ruins things. Okay, let's see what we got here. No. And then, no. Oh, there he goes again. He's popping off again. He better not. Right. Come on, Vivillon. Give me all your shinies. Get a cat diaper and see if it'll learn then. I know, like, I mean, we've sort of considered that, but see, that's the annoying thing. He doesn't, like, need a cat diaper, because it's not like he's just, like, peeing. It's not like he's, like, walking whilst peeing, or, like, dribbling or anything like that. It's not an incontinence thing. It is just bad behavior. Like, he's done it for, like, 6 years. He actually, no, wait, hang on. 5 years, sorry. But, yeah, he actually, like, started, like, 5 years ago. And then he didn't do it a whole load at first, but... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, I thought this one was a shiny paw me, but I think it was just because it was hiding amongst the flowers. He is, like, really popping off out there. Again, I really might have to go deal with him in a sec. You're not shiny, are you? Oh, that one really looked shiny. But again, it's because I'm going uphill. See, this is why I don't like looking at them at the top of the hill, because I think it's a bit counterproductive. Because I think when you're looking at them from, like, underneath, they look more white and stuff like that, and then that's not good. So, yeah. I mean, that is one thing. Maybe he would just hate it, and it would, like, straighten him out or whatever, but we don't want to do that to him. Again, I'd rather just, like, spray him with a spray bottle for like, give him, like, 2 quick squirts of a spray bottle. And then just let that be it. Rather than, like, make him uncomfortable, like, all the time, you know. Because he kind of does get it with the spray. The spray bottle is where he kind of gets it. The problem is that it can have an effectiveness. You know, the effectiveness can be as small as, like, 5 minutes. Is the thing. Right, Vivillon is a... You know, I had better just save the game, hadn't I? Because I don't know if I think I did save the game, but because it's late and I'm tired, I don't trust myself to have not saved the game. Kuro! Hello! Welcome. Lovely to see you. Guys, if you have not clicked like on the stream, we got our shiny. We have got 14 of them. I think I was talking about the numbers and luck, wasn't I? That was what I was talking about, I think. But yeah, so we now have 14 of... Oh, you really going to do the glitchy thing, Sarah Ledge? We have now done 14 of the shiny Vivillon. And I am thrilled. So who do we have left? Well, tomorrow we're going to do the river one. Let the river flow. So we're going to do the river Vivillon tomorrow. We're going to do the sun one on Wednesday. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. And then Thursday we will do the elegant one from Japan. And then... Oh, no, don't bump into them randomly. And then bye-bye, Birdie, Birdie, goodbye. Thank you so much for being here, Birdie. Hopefully see you again soon. And then the spray bottle is his worst enemy. What's the other thing? I feel like there is... Oh, no, actually, no. His worst enemy... like, the spray bottle, he has a sort of uncomfortable adversarial relationship with. But, like, his worst enemy... Or, like, no. Actually, no. It's sort of his worst enemy or, like, his big fear or the thing that really does, like, that he does not like fireworks. He really, like... He is, like, such a chill cat. Like, things where like all the other cats will like run off and like hide under the couch or something like that. Like Sylar like has, you know, will like not care. But when it comes to fireworks, he gets really afraid, poor boy. Kuro, wanted to say hello, might fall asleep on stream because it's nearly 6 a.m. here in the UK. Yeah, it's nearly 10 p.m. here, and I've got, like, all the lights turned off and stuff, so I'm, like, beginning to get, like, a little bit sleepy, and... Oh, gosh, there it is, I'm yawning, I'm gonna put you to sleep, Kuro. Kuro, I remember we used to have this with the, with some of the night streams I did, actually, didn't we? We had the night Dynamax streams, and it would kind of be... like early for you, late for me, and we'd all be tired and stuff. But it's lovely to see you again. But yeah, if people are just joining, please click like. Let's let this one be the most liked Vivillon ever. Okay. Fireworks are VA's natural enemy when it comes to recording or auditioning. Yes, they would be. Yeah. Luckily, they only happen kind of like a few times a year. And generally, you're not gonna like generally you're not gonna have to record auditions on like 4th of July or or like New Year or whatever. So that is good at least. But you do sometimes get them at random times leading up to those holidays or like after certain sporting events and stuff like that. Like if like the LA Rams make it to the Super Bowl or something, you're gonna get fireworks. Or just even on Super Bowl day, you're probably gonna get fireworks. So that is a thing that can happen. But yeah, so he doesn't like fireworks, poor baby. But anyway, sorry. So River tomorrow from Australia. So River on Tuesday. Wednesday we've got the Sun. And then Thursday we've got the Elegant. Oh, wouldn't it be elegant? And then on Friday we're doing the High Plains, not from Spain, and most certainly not usually in the rain. Because that's the California one, baby, and we don't get rain here in California. No, we do, but just not a whole lot compared to other places. Definitely not compared to like England. England land has a lot of rain, and Los Angeles, comparatively, does not. Depends on the time of year. I'd say between, like, November and, like, May. Between, like, November and May, you can, like, get rain. But then probably once you're into, like, June, July, August, September, October, maybe you could get some in October. But October's generally pretty hot here, to be honest. Maybe between like October and May. But yeah, you get literally like none in the other months I said. Whereas in England you still can. You can get like rain and May. Oh, I need to pick up these the King Gambit things for like the 3rd time. There we go. I selected that. Maybe that was where I went wrong. Maybe I needed to get the King Gambit after I got the shiny Vivillon. Oh, hang on, there we go. Oh, yeah, Kuro. Yes, so because of the strikes, I am streaming every day. I'm actually doing like, these Vivillon streams I'm doing are like sort of bonus streams on top of the schedule that Kramin very kindly just linked you to. Well, not linked you to, but brought up on the shortcut. That just shortcutted you to, is that the phrase I'm looking for here? But yeah, but I am doing these Vivillon streams, but they are only going to last a few more days. Okay, you looked shiny for a long time there, and then you weren't. But yeah, but I'm streaming, I stream like 6 days a week, but then currently because of these bonus streams, I am streaming like all 7 days a week. But yeah, I'm basically going to be streaming every day between now and Christmas, and then after Christmas, I'll get back to like 6 days a week. So that's fun. So here we go, or should I say here we go? But yeah, the times because they're in the UK. Actually no, the times because they're in the UK actually aren't that bad. It would be like 10 p.m. in the UK. Like 10 p.m. till midnight, so that's actually pretty good for the UK. That is one of the nicer things about streaming, just that little bit earlier in the afternoons because of the clock change. But when I get to like March, I will be moving it back to like a later time again, because that later time was way better. Like my metrics were way higher when I was streaming 4 till 6 p.m. than 2 till 4. Like 2 till 4 definitely has been a little bit of a momentum killer, unfortunately. But it's weird because I still feel like I'm seeing a lot of the same people, and we're also, here's the other weird thing as well. We are getting more people than ever actually like play with us, kind of thing. Like before, we only used to have like, you know, we would have something like say 6 people who would like play with us, and we'd really kind of cycle through people. Whereas now we frequently get like, you know, like 10 people play with us every day, but it's just the actual like number of people who come by to watch, I think, might be a bit lower. So, and it's all hard to figure out. I'm trying to look at the metrics and use my maths degree to figure it all out, but it's there's just so many different factors that will play into everything. It's hard to make out what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Sheila, you're sad to say you got bodied at the Beyblade tournament. 2-3. No. When can you remind me when that was? Was it on Friday the 13th? Were you unlucky? Or was it before or after then? But there we go. How goes the hunt? Oh gosh, sorry. But yeah, Kuro, that's the thing. When you were last here, yeah, I might have still only been doing Saturdays. But yeah, ever since the strike, I've been doing. Well, originally I did 5 days a week, and then I upped it to 6. And then with this Vivillon thing, this is kind of almost like an Advent treat kind of thing. Like, oh, I get a different Vivillon every day until Christmas. Like that was kind of a little bit the idea of it. It's not quite the idea, but that's kind of a little bit what it's inspired by. And so hang on, you there? Okay. Oh, because the rain looks white. That means that like light reflecting off rain and water is like really difficult to see as well. But yeah, so I did used to do only Saturdays, because some people probably don't really know or realize I only used to do Saturdays before I did the Dynamax adventures. And then I did, but then I did 5 days a week, and then I upped it to 6, and then now I'm doing 6 for my Pokemon Sword and Shield streams. But then I'm doing 6 days a week of Pokemon Scarlet Vivillon hunting. But I'm down to only 4 now. So tomorrow, Tuesday, the river. Wednesday, the Mexican sun. Thursday, the Japanese elegant. And on Friday, the California, Los Angeles, High Plains. And then that'll be it. That'll be all of them. 14 down, 4 to go. It's been a wild journey. Has it been a fun, fulfilling journey? Not really. No, it's definitely been better having you guys for it. Although I do wonder if in handheld I might have had better luck. It's definitely harder shiny hunting for these on screen. Like I do, like my checks are slower than it is slower to check them, like with like on the TV than in handheld. But yeah. But yeah, no, Kuro, it's been, that's the thing, oh man, I can't think how long it's been since you were last here, but yeah, no, it's been really fun, and I've sort of managed to somehow cultivate, a really lovely, kind, supportive audience, like a really lovely mixture of, like, old people who used to just join me every Saturday anyway, but then also people who were just new, who didn't even know I was a voice actor. To them, I was just, like, the guy who was shiny hunting in Pokemon Sword and Shield, and where they could maybe get some shinies as well. And we've in Kuro, because I can't remember how much you know about Pokemon games, but basically I've been doing Pokemon Sword and Shield, the Dynamax adventures, and I'm trying to get every Pokemon I'm trying to get all the Pokemon all the legendary Pokemon as shiny, because it's a really good mode for getting shiny legendary Pokemon, and I get to include my chat, like they can play along with me, and they can get shiny legendary Pokemon too, so it's really cool, it's really nice, it's like a nice inclusive thing, where it's like, I can get cool stuff, they can get cool stuff, so it's really awesome. And we've had a lot of luck. Like, I've gotten a bunch of shiny legendary Pokemon. Chat has got a bunch of shiny legendary Pokemon. It's been really fun. And again, so voice acting has, I've hardly worked at all due to the strike. Like literally, like a pitiful amount of work. So I'm basically unemployed. And have been for like almost 5 months now. It's really rough. It's really hard. But honestly, if I didn't have these streams, they have helped because obviously, you just get that little bit of like YouTube ad revenue and stuff like that. And then you get people do the super chats and the Wonga, which has been incredibly generous and kind. And honestly, that has genuinely helped me out. My bank account would be really, really, really low right now if I hadn't had that. Oh, that one looked shiny for the longest time there. Hang on, I see Floettes. Oh, that's it. That was a quick 5 minutes. Dang, this like last sandwich did end up going very quickly. Went very quickly, didn't it? Okay, so chat. If you would like to play along, please get your Switches ready. Please connect online. And we'll help get you guys a red Vivillon. Maybe you live in a part of the country or the world where you already have this, so maybe you don't need it. But let's see if anyone does need it. Oh, Darkness. Well, you timed that perfectly, Darkness, my old friend. Lara Thierry, time zones are crazy. I went to sleep, Beau was streaming, and now I wake up and Beau is streaming again. So there we go. Satella, you're literally 2 to 3 hours behind the West Coast, and by which you mean the West Coast. Okay, so hang on, here we go. Shiny Rayquaza is approaching. Okay, so let's go on the Poké Portal. Let's set up a Union Circle. Form a group. We got the laggy text. Oh my gosh. I hate this laggy text. We have one day where it didn't happen. I don't know why. I don't know why there's like the laggy text. So right, here we go. Right. Okay, there we go. So it's 6x2VJT. That's 6x2VJT. That's the code. Join me if you want a red Vivillon, not a shiny red Vivillon, but okay. Oh, Kura. Oh, yeah, you never played them until 2022 or so. So, yeah. Okay, so here's Zane, Darkness, my old friend, Sarah, and Tenchi. Okay, so if anyone did not get in, if anyone didn't get in, let me know by writing Spade in big capital letters. But funnily enough, maybe everyone got in today. Who knows? What's next after catching Vivillon, Beau? I mean, essentially nothing. Oh, I hate the way I wave. Why does he wave like that? Can you change that at all? Because I want, if you can change that, I want to change that. It's such a lame wave. Okay. But no. So it's been going pretty well. Unfortunately, it's not enough to completely save me. So we'll have to see what the future of the series is like. But it's been really fun, and again, it's just given me something sort of kind of productive to do. I mean, maybe I could have like tried looking for more like VO work or something like that, but it's just hard. Like I've kind of done a lot of my networking and connections, and you can't like just constantly email people being like, hey, do you have a job now? Do you have a job now? Do you have a job now? I still exist. I still exist. Like, do you want to listen to my demos? I haven't changed them, but do you want to listen to them again? Like, you have to like spread that kind of stuff out, you know. You can only really message people a couple of times a year being like, hey, how you doing? I'm just reminding you I exist. I'm not saying that out loud, but like, you know, I hope you've been well. Like, here's what I've been up to. I'm trying to remind you I exist. You can only send those emails so many times. Do you know what I mean? So, okay. Come on, where are these Vivillon? Let's see if we can get a Vivillon. Oh, here's one. Oh, hang on. Sarah Ledge. Right, I found one here in the corner. So there's one here in the corner. So I think that's Zane. Was that Zane who got that? But so Sarah just missed out on that. Tenchi, I'm gonna go up the mountain if you want to follow me. We'll be going up the mountain. Yes, we will. And the Sarah Ledger be taking them out. But no, that's okay, Lara Thierry. That's totally okay. But yeah, so... But after the Sheila, you must sadly eep in a bit. Oh no. But yeah, no. So if people haven't liked the video, now is your final chance to. Okay. Final chance to like the video. Oh, Kieran. Kieran. We thought you'd left. But okay, you can join in a sec then. But okay. No, what was I gonna say? Oh no, what was I gonna say? Oh, it was important. I had something kind of important to say. Yeah, like being like graduate and university. I mean, Kuro, I don't know if you remember my story, or if people don't know my story. If there's anyone listening who doesn't know my story, but like I got a maths degree. I graduated from a very good university. I had a very high 2-1. So I almost had a first, and maybe my life would have been different if I'd have got the extra 1.7% I needed to get a first. But I was 1.7% off a first, right? And like I couldn't get a job, and so basically it was easier for me to be a kid from a small town in the countryside in England and work my way to becoming a voice actor in America, which is, you know, spoilers, not an easy thing to do. But this is the point I'm making. Like, that insanely crazy thing was easier for me to do than to just get a job in England after graduating. Oh, there's another one right here. Right behind you. Sarah. Did you get one, Sarah? Oh, hang on. Yay. Okay. Okay. And then, so does Tenchi still need one? Is that where we're at? So, yeah. But obviously now things are hard because, yeah, there's the strike and I'm not working, so I haven't worked or whatever. But, yeah, luckily... So the streams have been going well. They haven't been able to, you know... Unfortunately, I can't live off these streams, but they are fending off my ability to not live. How do you know what I mean? Like, basically, they're fending me off from homelessness, sort of thing. Like, they're sort of they're slowing down the road to homelessness. No, not. I don't think I'll ever be like homeless. I think there'd always be people who could take me in. But you know what I mean. Like, they're fending me off from a $0 in the bank account path kind of thing. They're slowing down that possibility. So hope. Oh, here's another one. Okay, here's another one. I found another one. There we go. So is this Tenchi gonna get this or? Did two people throw... Oh, Sarah KO'd one? Oh, no. Okay, we'll have to find another then. I was like, hang on, why is Sarah throwing the Pokeball? Tenchi needs one. Okay, well, if Tenchi didn't get to throw the Pokeball at that, then we'll find another. But, let's see what we got. I think I will just ride on Koraidon, because I think it's... Oh, here we go. We found one on the hill. Okay, I accidentally bumped into a Sunflora, but hopefully that Vivillon is still there. Yeah. So if you get that one, and then we'll be good. Okay. No, you're good, Sarah. Don't worry. But yeah. So I wish you all the best on like your sort of postgraduate job hunting stuff, because just I know it's tough. And again, the UK has just been rough with like Brexit, and like the world is a hard place right now anyway, because there was like the pandemic, and then there was like post-pandemic inflation, and then there was post-inflation greedflation, and that's been the main thing. And so, you know, there's been a lot of like corporate shenanigans that have like really screwed people over and made life very difficult for people. And with the UK, like the UK has all that with like Brexit, like which has like made all of those things worse. Like, oh, if like inflation's a problem, Brexit like exacerbates inflation, and like scales it up, you know, and like unemployment or fewer jobs or whatever. Like Brexit just kind of like multiplies all the negative things even more. So it's you know, not ideal. Your Luxray is red? I don't think it should be, but... okay. So, yeah, I don't know. Just a lot of stuff. Have you guys all got your Vivillon? Or does anyone need any? Does anyone need one still? Because is Kieran still here? Kieran, do you need a red Vivillon? Is Kieran back? Oh, Tenchi's still catching. Okay. But is there anyone else who needs a red Vivillon? Do I need to create another room? Now is your final time to do this. Okay. So Kieran, yeah. Do you need to have one, Kieran? Oh, and Conowat. Conowat wasn't in this group, were you? No. Oh, wow. Sorry, Conowat. I'm so used to you being... I'm so used to Sarah not being in group 1. And I'm so used to after group 1 not needing to ask you, because you're normally, like, in group 1, I feel. Okay, so Tenchi got it. Right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're going to have Kieran and Conowat. Is there anyone else... Anyone else who needs to join this group out of Kieran and Conowat? Otherwise, you know, because again, once they're in the group, I'm just going to select set out. So if there's anyone else, speak up now or forever hold your peace. So, okay, BSVQW7. So that's BSVQW7. But if I see Kieran and Conowat join this group, and if no one else has put in chat, yeah, I would like to join, or I'm trying to join, then I'm going to proceed ahead. So you've got like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, no one? 1, go. Okay, so here we go. You can get a shiny, but I don't have a sandwich up. And fewer Pokemon spawn. So, there we go. And like fewer Pokemon spawn. So basically, it's harder to get shinies in the group. Why does he do that wave? I gotta see if you can change that. I hate that wave. See, that was a nice little wave. The wave back, like from Kieran, like that was a nice little wave. But like my wave looks so stupid. And it's like, I didn't tell the game to do that. Can you stop giving me the stupid wave? I hate it. Okay. So, yeah. So, you can get shinies. I mean, I literally did get a shiny when we were doing a group the other day. It was very fortunate, very random, very lucky. But yeah, but it is a less likely thing to happen. Like, if you ever want to shiny hunt in this game... Please do it solo. Please don't try and do it in groups. It doesn't work. It's not a very efficient way to get shinies is the point I'm getting at. The most efficient way is just sandwich hunting by yourself. Oh, hang on. Someone bumped into a Pokemon, and maybe it was just a Floette, but maybe it might have been a Vivillon. Like you there. You're not shiny, are you? No. You're just weird because of the sunlight. Okay. Oh, if you run, the shiny despawns. Oh, that's a nightmare. And that's not normal in the regular game, so... you can't change the wave? Ah, really? I hate that wave, though. It's just such a... Like, if anyone ever waved at me like that, like IRL, I would assume they were either doing it comically or something's, like, kind of a... I don't know, a bit wrong with them or something, because like people don't wave like that. That is like something people do in like cartoons. So I'd assume it's being done like comically, or sort of if it was being done unironically, then that would be a bit alarming. But like, see, normally like 5 Hoppip spawn there, but like only 1 did, and that's kind of the point I'm getting at. That basically it's just that's why I don't try. Oh, I found one at the top of the hill. Whoever's it, who needs to come to the top of the hill? I have found one. I have found one. Ha ha. There we go. So, right. Whoa. You have Eternatus? Nice. Okay. So, Conowat caught Vivillon. So, did you guys both get yours? Was that like the 2 of you? 1, 2? 1, 2, go to the loo? That was it, right? I think that was it. Did you both get them? Can I go to sleep now? Okay. Okay, so if you both got them, then that's all good. You're not shiny, are you? No. Okay. Okay, right. So guys, gals, non-binary pals, that was really fun. 14 down, 4 to go. So I'm happy with that. I just hope that the others aren't as grueling as this. Oh jeepers. Oh jeepers. Oh jeepers. Okay. But no, thank you guys so much for joining me. Please click like on the video if you haven't already. I'm going to save one more time. Actually, no, I'm not. Well, hang on, because what the thing I need to do. Sorry, I hiccuped there as I was saying it. So I was like, I think the thing I need to do is I need to go to my house, don't I? That's where I need to save. And then yeah. Okay. But yeah, I need to get my screenshots, my photo-bombed screenshots, which I think this is probably going to be my worst screenshot I post to social media yet, but oh well. Right, save the game. I'm going to do it twice. It's so nice I'm doing it twice. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. for the Dynamax Adventures, and I'll be back at 7:30 p.m. Oh, so Kuro. 7:30 p.m. my time, so you can see it's nearly 10:30 p.m. So like take away 3 hours. That's when I do the Vivillon streams. So I'll be back at 3 hours ago at like tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be around at 2 p.m., which is like 10 o'clock in the evening your time. So right, take care everyone, see you later, lots of love, thank you for all the love and support, you guys are amazing, I really do appreciate it. I know I'm tired, so I'm not bursting with energy as I say it, but please know I really do appreciate it. Bye guys.